That's right, everybody. We are back. Welcome. We are the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox One community.
We're on screen now.
Yes. This is podcast number 181. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. It's been another great week, another awesome week of gaming. Remember, so positive gaming. I feel like we have to define this every show because I see so much out there and they misrepresent what positive gaming.
Misinterpret blatantly what we're trying to do.
Yeah, positive gaming is about having fun no matter what system you're on, no matter what game you're playing. It's just escaping from the problems of the world to enjoy gaming by yourself or with others. And this is the community that facilitates that.
Yes.
If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right.
I personally like to kill aliens. You know, Halo.
Yeah, Halo style.
Yeah, I like to do it. Personally, it's fun.
That's right. As always, I am joined by the bros, the XoneBros. First and foremost, he's the man without a tan. He's Mr. McSpicy, Mark Haywood.
You've used that one before.
He's the man with a tan.
Oh.
See what I did there? See what I did?
Both are true.
See what I did?
Yeah, I am pasty.
How's
Jordan's tasty.
You got to stream a spicy date night last night.
I did, yeah.
How did that go?
It was good. A lot of the comments in chat made me laugh pretty hard because they were afraid we were going to get divorced. No, but it was a good time. Me and my wife played Human Fall Flat. We've played that before on stream. And if you haven't had a chance to watch it, hop on over mixer.com/X1Bros. That's our Mixer channel. And click on the VODs down at the bottom left. And you'll laugh.
It's just a hilarious game to watch. But in co-op, it's extra hilarious.
In co-op, where me and Megan, my wife, are trying to figure puzzles out. I don't know, ragdoll style?
Ragdoll style?
Yeah.
Ragdoll physics?
It's really fun. It's one of those games where a lot of the comments in chat, too, were they were grabbing their loved ones and showing them that couples can have fun together.
See,
while
we
gaming.
don't need to go to counseling. We just need to play games together. That's what these guys did.
It was a good time. It was really fun.
Jordan, how are you? It's Jordan the man.
Hello.
How was your gaming week been?
It was good.
Good.
Because I got to play a lot.
Tell them about the sweet sticker on the front of your laptop right now. Can they see it? Oh, check out mine too. Look, we're matching. We got, for those of you watching live in stream or listening to the podcast that can't see this, we got Xbox One X stickers. We put them on our laptop. We got them
Phil Spencer came over.
Phil Spencer came over.
Yeah,
we got them from Eagle Eyes.
Yeah.
Everybody, she's big in the community. Thank you, Eagle Eyes. She sent a little note. She said, this is just a small token of appreciation for all that you do. Sorry I couldn't get my hands on a third lanyard, but you can put stickers on everything you own. Thanks for spreading the positivity, Miss Eagle Eyes. She gave us these sweet Xbox One X stickers.
They're really cool.
And she also gave us a Scorpio chip.
Also
pin.
really cool.
It's
And a lanyard, which is
pin
really cool.
And a lanyard, yes.
Oh, that's so
thanks.
cool.
They're super fun. I think Mark got the other lanyard.
I didn't see the pin. Is there?
Yeah, it's the Scorpio chip. There's three of them.
That's
You got one
sexy.
too.
I don't know where it is.
I think that was yours.
I put mine on my bag already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was too busy setting up this freaking podcast.
So huge thank you to
play
Eagle
with this
Eyes.
stuff.
Thank
This
you
is
so
so-
much. These are awesome.
This is so cool.
Yeah, way cool.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
Super awesome. Way cool. So cool. Thank you so much. If anybody would like to send us little goodies like this, it's P.O. Box 984, Farmington, Utah 84025. That's P.O. Box 984, Farmington, Utah 84025. I believe Eagle Eyes did Farmingham.
Oh, really? It still got here.
It still got here because of the zip code.
The zip code's what matters.
She told me in stream, and I was like, we're not in England. It's not Farmingham. It's Farmington.
Yeah.
She said no. She said there's in New England, actually, there's a place called Farmingham. So
Oh, really?
there you
Fascinating.
go. Yeah. There you go.
I'm sure there's tons of Farmingtons. Don't you think?
Yeah, there's a million.
That's like what? Washington Street.
Basically, yeah, because it means farming town. Literally, that's
Yeah.
what it means. Anyways, huge thank you to Eagle Eyes. We love you. You are awesome. These are awesome. We're sporting them already on our laptops. So there you go. I'm going to sneak one of these on my wife's car as well, the Xbox One X sticker. It's going to be awesome.
That's awesome. She'll be sporting it. She won't even know.
She won't even know. She'll be like, how did that get there? What the heck?
Oh,
What?
maybe an employee at Costco.
Last
put
but
it up.
not least, I am X1. I am suffering from a little bit of a cold. I don't know if you can hear it. There are two things that my voice either sounds like to you. It either sounds super nasally and you're like, shut up, stop talking.
Yeah.
Or it's a little smoky, sensual thing going on here. Then there's no middle ground.
What was the
Smoky
one episode
Central.
where we were
Is there
all
a
like,
third option?
There's no third. No.
Okay.
No third.
How about
There's just two.
what if you're repulsive and sensual?
I don't. I have been told by my wife that those things can simultaneously happen.
Can coincide.
Yes. Being married to me, that's what happens.
Oh my goodness.
Jordan, you had a question, comment, concern?
Yeah, what was that episode where we were all like sniffling the whole time and coughing?
Oh, I listened back to it and we were all like, "Oh, guys," and we couldn't talk. It was
For like the last 3 months, I've sounded terrible. I've had a chest infection. It's been awful.
Well, you sounded fine, but there was a while there where you could tell it was in
Yeah,
your voice and everything.
When I would stream, I'd be like, ugh.
We've got some big news. That's right, big news. It seems like one of these is happening every week. Ronan, who is a clan leader in the Destiny clan, many of you know him. His wife was rushed to the hospital today, and he has had, I think it's his second child, but it's his first girl. Her name is Emma Catherine.
Very nice.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Ronan.
That was a good one. You did that really good this
On
time.
the new addition to the XoneBros community. We got to get toddlers-sized shirts or infant shirts, infant onesies that say the XoneBros with our face on it.
If we get infant onesies, we have to get adult onesies too. That's
Okay.
my rule.
Okay, I'm there.
I would love to have a onesie,
Yeah.
an X1Bros onesie.
I'm there. I'm
I
there.
own a onesie.
You own a onesie?
Yeah, it's.
I've seen it.
That's right.
It's like a couple's onesie. You both got one.
Congratulations, Ronan. Welcome, Emma, to the world.
And that's that.
I was going to say something else, but I forgot. I just spaced it. It's late. We're looking for more creative team members. If you've not checked out our blog, go check out our blog, x1bros.com/blog. We have a great creative team, excellent articles, a wide range from fan fiction stories to 5 things I love about the Xbox to why reviews of Fortnite. It is awesome. It's an amazing blog. We're trying to change the tone of gaming, the gaming media, the gaming industry. If you'd like to be a part of the creative teteam, just send me a message, david@x1bros.com. Let me know and prepare to write your little face off for next month.
Yeah.
Community play is coming up as well, everybody.
When is that? Is that tomorrow or
October
a week?
21st. 2
Oh,
weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. It's the third Saturday of every month. We're doing Battlefield 1. It's October 21st. Battlefield 1. Join us. It's a good time. The week of the community play, a LFG will go up inside the club. So make sure you're over on the Xbox Live clubs, the X1Bros. Join us there. We also have a Minecraft realm, which is going amazing. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But for now, let's get this show on the road. Jordan, what is happening in the world that is Xbox One this week? You didn't need to do that. That was just because I was coughing.
Oh, well, you said Jordan. And I was like, whoa.
It was like
whoa.
right after a cough. there.
I'm watching these levels like a hawk, and you can get loud, man.
Yes, I can. Jordan, what is happening in the world that is Xbox One this week?
Stuff.
Well, that's good. That's great.
We got deals.
Deals.
Just
Deals?
like we do every week. Actually, some good deals. So you got the Lego Star Wars,
Okay.
which is actually just in time. It's supposed to be a Star Wars weekend. this weekend,
Have any
so,
of us
but
played the Lego Star Wars games?
we own it, actually.
So we own. And have you played it?
Very little.
You've played it very little.
Yes.
But
I
you've-
probably played about an hour and a half.
Okay, how was it compared to the? Because what's your favorite Lego game right now?
I don't know. That's a hard one. I would say the Marvel one with the open world was pretty cool. Which one was that?
Marvel with the open world. That
Where you
was
can just fly around and do
So there
everyone.
was Avengers. That didn't that had open world? Marvel Avengers.
No, it was the. It's not the Avengers one. It's the other one. The one that
the
came
Marvel. I think
before.
it's Marvel Heroes or something. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
what it
It's
is.
something.
Marvel Heroes. Lego Marvel Heroes.
I have.
That is what it's called.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah. No, I know that. For a
I'm
fact.
gonna actually get the
I can
case.
see it in my
I
mind's
own it.
eye. I can see it.
have 100% of that game. 1 sec.
Okay.
So there's that one.
Okay.
Lego Star Wars, which is on sale. You got Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year Edition, 67% off, and the Inquisition DLC bundle,
Boom.
which is 60% off. There's actually a big Hitman.
Oh.
That's the one I was looking at. Hitman Complete First Season.
60% off.
60%
That's
off.
one that I've wanted to try. I don't really like. It's superheroes. Yes, the Lego
You just
Marvel
said heroes.
superheroes.
It's superheroes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's,
They're not just heroes. They're super.
That was only 66% correct. You had to have to add that third word.
Dang it.
Yeah, but still passing.
Wouldn't that be 75%?
No, 3. Oh, Marvel superheroes. That's 3 words. You're missing 1,
Lego Marvel Heroes.
and then that's 3.
Oh,
so
okay, you're right.
that's a third.
66,
A
yeah.
third is 33.3%.
You're right.
Repeating.
You're right.
Of course.
You're right.
So it's 66.6% repeating. That's your score. That's a D.
Math.
That's a D, right?
That's a D. Yeah.
This passing. I mean, you can get places with that.
Hey, D's get degrees.
It's true. That's true.
So do C's. Hitman. Anyways, Hitman,
Yeah,
60% off. I want to jump into that. I've not yet tried it. I wasn't a big fan of the way that they did the series of that, where it came out episodically. Now that it's a complete edition, I think I might hop into that one.
Just continue.
Just
beat it. The Hasbro Family Fun Pack, 60% off. We also have one of my personal favorites. Actually, one of my all-time favorites.
Yo.
Final Fantasy 15 Digital Premium Edition and just the Standard Edition, both 50% off.
Oh, that is good.
That's a great deal. There was one more that I wanted to share with you guys, just so you can get ready for Tuesday.
What is
Middle
Tuesday?
of Earth: Shadow of Mordor, Game of the Year Edition, 60% off.
Go
Shadow
back,
of War
play
comes
it.
out
Shadow of War.
Tuesday, and it is a Play Anywhere title, which I actually have been taking advantage of that lately.
You?
Yes.
What have you been taking advantage of exactly?
The fact that I can just play it at work.
Oh, and what game have you been playing at work?
I tested out Forza today.
Oh, and how was that on the PC?
Was it Forza? Yeah, it was the car game.
Well, yeah.
Very good.
How does that handle
good deduction.
PC versus
Good. I didn't have a
console for you?
controller with me, so I didn't really do much.
Yeah, 'cause, like, you
but
can't play a
I
racing
might
game
go
on a
buy
keyboard.
myself just a little dinky controller just to plug in at work.
Yeah, very nice. You can also use your Xbox One controller.
Yeah, but then I had
with
to
the
bring it back and
USB.
forth.
Yeah, this is true.
I installed. What's that cool game that just came out last week? What's it called?
Forza
It's a
7?
cartoon game.
Oh, Cuphead?
That's the one. I installed.
Yeah,
Cuphead.
that's a Play Anywhere
have
title
you
as well.
Have you tried it on the computer?
No, I got distracted.
So
a little bit.
Cuphead is in black and you can play it in black and white mode as well.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah.
I did not even know that.
Yes, someone on Facebook had mentioned, "Hey, I just discovered you can play this in black and white." What are your thoughts on being able to play that in black and white?
That's
Do you
fantastic.
think that would add to it or take away?
It would only add because it's not a permanent thing.
Yeah.
So if you wanted it, you can add it and just enjoy it. I think, yeah. Okay, so black and white in like photography and in any form of art, I guess.
Yeah.
Simplifies the message and
Sure.
focuses the message, whatever it be.
Sure.
And I think it adds art to the game, even though that game is full of art already.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen this, but I'm just I'm just thinking, how cool is that? That's awesome.
What is this going to do for your experience in Cuphead? Just enhance it.
I'm just for 30 minutes. I'm gonna go black and white and never go back. But
See
for that
what it's
30
like.
minutes, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Very nice.
Know what I like about the Play Anywhere
What?
stuff?
Tell me.
Is I'm just here on my laptop. I can install Forza right now. You see that install button?
I like
can
that.
all you got to do is sign in to a Windows 10 computer anywhere you are.
It's literally
Go to an internet cafe and
It
just
literally is play anywhere. Hey, what
Yeah,
do
which
you
is really
think-
awesome.
Why do you think on the the Windows 10 store, Forza has a 2-star rating out of 5?
Probably because people might have problems installing it. Usually, the critical ratings on like a star system like that is usually technical problems.
Sure.
On anything really, like when you just look at the bad
You can
stuff,
scroll down and look at the reviews.
they're just like can't install or this game is too hard but it's usually just.
I feel like it's trolls, to be honest, because I don't think there's not a semblance in truth in any of those reviews right there that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So it's trolling.
I know a lot of people were upset about the
Microtransactions.
The crate system?
the VIP pass. I guess it wasn't clearly written what they were getting.
Oh.
What do you
Okay.
mean clearly written?
Well, I guess from what I understand, in Forza 6, when you bought the VIP, you got double XP in
Yeah.
all your races. In this one, you get double XP, but it's attached to the cards, which expire.
Oh.
Okay.
So, and I guess it just wasn't. That was just one thing I heard. I think there was a few other issues as well, but it just wasn't like clearly this is what you're getting.
I got you. Yeah. Well, that's too bad.
Well, we'll talk about it a little later. We had a chance to jump in to
Yeah.
this game. We'll give you our impressions, our thoughts. We've got some.
But anyway,
questions
lots
on
of
it.
cool,
That's a shame.
lots of cool deals. You also got Bioshock the Collection, which is on sale this week as well for 50% off. But a lot of fun
Absolutely.
games on sale.
Assassin's Creed. It's a big one coming out, and guess what?
Dude, this is a ridiculous bundle.
There's a bundle with it coming out. Tell us what makes this ridiculous. Tell us about the
So,
Assassin's Creed
you get
Origins
the
bundle.
Xbox One S.
Yes.
Right? The S with 1 terabyte hard drive.
Okay, I'm
It's the white one. You get Assassin's Creed.
okay.
You get Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six Siege.
You get a wireless controller.
An
obviously.
additional one or just one with it?
Just the one
okay,
that comes
okay.
with it, yeah. But so this is what's crazy. You get the console with a terabyte, which is awesome. Well, I guess terabyte or 500, right?
No, it says it's included in 1 terabyte only. At the very bottom, it's only in 1 terabyte.
See, that sounds pretty clear to me. People should read the disclaimers.
Okay. The bullet point says either 1 terabyte.
Wait,
No,
it
no.
does?
If to include the Rainbow
both
Six
of them.
Siege,
Okay.
it only comes
So
with the 1 terabyte.
the terabyte, so you get a terabyte console,
okay.
you get Assassin's Creed Origins, you get Rainbow Six Siege, you get 14-day trial for Xbox Live Gold. But the big one here too is you get 1 month free of Xbox Game Pass.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And the Game Pass is on point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is there an awkward silence there?
Well, I don't
I don't
know.
understand.
Are we supposed to disagree with you right there? No, it's not, David. Getting games like that suck. No, it's awesome.
So you can pre-order it now if you really want it. If you want to jump into the Xbox family, this is a perfect bundle to start because let me tell you, that's a lot of stuff in a bundle, in a box. But that's pretty cool. So be sure to check that one out. And it's the white one. In case I know people, I really like the blue one. That's my personal favorite. That blue Forza one that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sexy.
That's
that
my
was way
favorite
better.
Yeah,
one
this
of all
one comes
time.
in the white. So
Very
keep that in
nice.
mind.
I'm a huge fan of white electronics. I really am. I don't know why, but I think and white on black, just lining and stuff. Like look at that PC over there. It's a white case.
Yep.
Sexy.
That
I
is
like
nice.
white
Shelf
electronics.
is black with kind of like that silver whitish outline there.
If I could, I would have all my electronics.
How about
just
how about your television? Do you think it'd be distracting having the
No,
rim in white?
the reason you have a black rim
Yeah.
on most like 99% of TVs is because your eyes see contrast color a lot better with black.
okay,
Like and you
okay.
can just
It sets it apart.
yeah, it makes the color look far more saturated.
Yeah.
So that's why most TVs have a black, I guess, rim around it.
Yeah.
And that's why because it makes the colors look sharper.
To Jordan's point,
It's more saturated.
Nkalo in chat has said that Forza 7 is backtracking for that. I looked it up. It's true. Sorry, Turn 10 Studios came out and apologized for the Forza 7 VIP pass changes, and they're reverting it back to the old system. So in every single Forza up to now, if you bought the VIP pass, you got double currency the entire time you played the game.
Yeah.
In the new one,
It's on
so
the
in the
cards.
new version, there's these mod cars that you play.
They're basically like challenges.
Yeah, you put them on, you throw them on before the race, and if you complete the challenge, you get whatever the bonus is. And that was the double currency. It was these cards. These cards are one-time uses, so that's where the
Well,
complaint
they
came
have like
from.
you can only use it so many, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, players weren't happy about it. Turn 10 came out, said, "We hear you. We apologize. We're reverting it back." So it is now back. If you purchase the VIP pass, you have the way it's always been, double XP the whole time. Thank you, Nkalo, in chat for pushing that up for us. So that's good. You know what? Do you think it's a misstep for a studio to do something like this, or do you think this speaks to that they listen to the fans and adjust immediately? Do you think that's good?
On a case like this,
Yeah.
I would say yeah. I think that's very good, and to be transparent like that, I think that's a good way to run your business. On other things, say like balance changes on
Yeah.
games or things of that nature, I think premature just taking. I think that's a mistake.
Sure.
I think so. I guess it would depend on the
It's
situation.
a case-by-case situation. But for the most part, we're for studios being transparent and
Yeah. Especially, I mean, this is a
making moves like this.
This was a blatant, well, not blatant, but it was an accident that's been corrected,
Yeah.
basically.
They tried a new way. Fans weren't happy about it. They said, okay, we're moving back.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine.
Yeah, I like that too. Good job, Turn 10. Applaud. In fact, here you go, Turn 10. This is for you. This is for you, Turn 10. Thank you. Thank you for caring about the fans.
We're real proud of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, this is actually really cool. So this game came out on it's been out for a while, but they re-released it on the PC.
The
Dragons-
audience is still going. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, keep going.
We got a live audience here.
Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. It was released a little bit early. Well, okay, so it came out a while ago. It was re-released on the PC, this Dark Arisen version, which is kind of the Game of the Year version, has all the bells and whistles upgraded, all that stuff. Now it's coming out to the Xbox, and it actually is available on Xbox right now. This game is awesome. It's
I've never played
JRPG, man.
I've never played Dragon's
To the
Dogma.
truest. Annoying voice acting. It's great.
So you've played this.
On Steam I have. Yeah, I bought it
okay.
on Steam. So
Is it worth picking up? On
I
the
might
Xbox
get it
One?
again on the Xbox One. I was really excited to see this week that this one came out.
Okay.
So
Who would like this type of game? Because I've seen a lot of news out there on this game.
If
I've
you
seen
like
this game
JRPGs.
before. It's a hardcore JRPG.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you like Sword
it's an
Art
action
Online,
RPG is what it's titled as, but it's yeah.
okay.
So what was your question? Who would like this game?
Who would like this? I mean, what?
I-
Is there a similar
takes-
game that you can relate this to so that listeners can understand? Oh yeah, I like that game. So
it's
why
just-
would
I
I
don't
like this
know.
game?
Look up JRPG because JRPGs are in a realm of their own.
And they can be anything. It's a fantasy role playing game, action role playing game, JRPG.
So go check it out.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
It's really cool.
Well, I've seen a lot of news.
So all the previous DLCs included, like I said, it's kind of like the big game of the year edition, you know. But Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, look up a trailer, or just look up a little bit of gameplay. It's a cool game. It's I like it, which is cool.
Dayless in chat says it's an action RPG, not a Tales type game. Pretty good.
I like it.
Also in chat, I have to say, Darkville says, first time seeing you guys instead of only hearing you, you look exactly like your voices. I don't know if that's a compliment
I don't know either.
or an insult.
you know what? I'm gonna take it as a total compliment.
yeah.
Total.
I sound like Brad Pitt. I look like Brad Pitt.
You
There
know
you
what?
go.
Do you know what's funny? David really does look like Brad Pitt. You really do. Like, if you were to put a scar under your neck, you would look like Inglourious Bastards. Brad
yeah.
Pitt from
Really?
Inglourious Bastards.
What?
You totally. If you could talk like him, it'd be so awesome.
I've never seen that movie.
You never have. It's,
No, I hear it's good.
Everybody
Everybody says it's really good.
It's a really good one.
Yeah, it's a Quentin Tarantino movie.
You know what I
Yeah.
watched? You know what I watched this week? Magnificent Seven with Denzel Washington. I'm a big cowboy movie
Yeah.
fan.
What did you think? Because I have my opinions.
Okay, first of all, I went in with very low expectations.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
That's always
Yeah.
a good thing for a movie.
Yeah. And so I was pleasantly surprised that it was a meh. That's a nice
A good-
hour break from life, 2 hour break.
tale.
That's how I felt about it.
You get 2.5
Chris
out of
Pratt,
5 stars.
Chris Pratt nails it in that
Well,
movie.
that's-
he's really good in that movie.
Well, he's just a likable kid. He's the new Harrison Ford. Like you just
I can
like
see
him.
that,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? You just,
Yeah.
whenever he's on screen, you just like him.
Yeah.
So you had the same opinion as me, or
No, yeah, I went in with high expectations.
Oh, see, no,
and I was disappointed.
Yeah, no. See the trailers. I was like, man, yeah. Denzel Washington, a cowboy. He talks like a football coach. He talks like he does in all the movies. I don't see him as a cowboy. Actually, I thought he did a not bad cowboy because I wasn't expecting him to be a very good cowboy.
I think like a year ago we had this conversation where you hadn't seen it, and what bugged me, and someone in chat, if I remember, explained to me the theory of having a backwards gun, like a left-handed. So he has his revolver backwards.
Yes.
On his right hip.
Oh, I think
So
I
he's-
remember you
he's-
saying something about
And
the
that totally
revolver.
bugged me. That totally bugged me. And apparently, back in the Civil War, that was meant for cavalry to quickly grab their pistol with their left hand while they're
while
riding,
they're
or
riding.
something like that. Because having a back-facing gun on your
Why
right
couldn't
hip
you
is
just-
for lefties. Is for southpaws.
Oh,
okay.
You know, that's why they do it. But he's right-handed. So why do that? You know?
Yeah.
But I guess maybe if he was trained
Well,
as a
they
cavalry...
do allude in the movie to he was in the Civil War with the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter guy was pretty good. I forget his name,
Yeah,
but
I
he was
don't-
pretty good.
If you haven't seen this, I'm going to spoil a little bit of this movie in the next 30 seconds because I really want to tell you why I disliked it.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Why would you make all the likable characters get killed off? They literally killed every likable character and kept the ones I hated alive.
I don't mind that.
No, I think that's stupid.
I don't.
Let's-
Game of Thrones does it all the time, and they're like lauded for it.
I know, but they also keep likable characters too.
That's true,
They
that's true.
literally said, "Hey, you like this person? Sucker, get out of here."
Yeah, but the way Chris Pratt died was awesome.
Well, yeah, he died in a likable way too, and that pisses me off.
Moving on,
there
Overwatch
you go.
has some Halloween events.
Yeah, so the Halloween event's coming back. Junkenstein's Revenge are gonna have new skins. The event.
How
loot boxes.
does Overwatch overall do with events? With events synced with like Christmas events? Did they do a St. Patrick's Day event or anything like that? What kind of events do they have?
They have all the major holidays.
How do they do with it? Because that's my complaint, like about For instance, like an ESO, they don't really incorporate events in there, and I like when games incorporate real-world events into their game.
They do a good job.
Who are we talking about?
Overwatch,
Yeah,
yeah.
they do a great job.
What's been your favorite event?
I would say the Halloween one last year, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, the Halloween last.
Why was
I
that your
actually really
favorite?
liked that. When did they do that? They did that like story mission. Remember what was that?
Oh,
That wasn't
that
really
one
an
was
event.
really
Well, I
good.
mean, it was an event, but it wasn't for like any holiday or anything. It was just kind of something they released.
Yeah, I don't know. The Halloween one was
The Halloween one
really
was good,
good.
too.
It was basically a horde mode that they added. Well, and the other one was a horde mode,
Yeah, you were just
but
moving.
you traveled a payload horde mode.
Oh, okay.
No, they do a really good job. Their game modes are so good that people want them permanent, and they make some of them somewhat permanent.
Yeah.
You know, so no, they. I mean, an MMO-based company will make seasonal events good.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're the king at real-world events in-game. They
Yeah.
created it with World of Warcraft, so there you go.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. I really like when games do that, and I'm glad that a game as unique as Overwatch does it well.
Even Hearthstone, another Blizzard game, when the holidays come around, they change the emotes to Happy Feast of Winterfell
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Winterfell or whatever it is. Winterfell is
Winterfest?
Winterfest. I don't know. Winterfell is Game of Thrones. So, but they change the emotes and stuff.
Yeah.
Even in a game like that has really no anything else but cards.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Jordan, what are the big? Have they announced any big?
Well, so they
skins or
haven't
anything?
announced. They showed off it just so we don't even know if it's going to be Junkenstein's Revenge. I mean, it might be something different. I would assume it'd be the same thing, but you know, what do I know? I don't work on the development team.
Do you think they're going to release some of the same skins? Actually, I think they do. Right? Don't they?
They probably do. 'Cause
After
just
a
'cause
while, don't
they're
they
still
just,
in the still
Yeah.
in the
That's
list? You know.
That's a question I should figure out and I should know, but I don't because I
See,
haven't
it's-
dived into the skins in a
Yeah.
while. But
So they showed off in the little teaser. They showed a skin for McCree and Reaper, but it's just a little teaser they showed. It's the Halloween Terror. It releases on October 10th and it runs through November 2nd. So just in a few days here, we'll have the Halloween event for Overwatch.
Very nice.
Fortnite.
Yes, duos, supply
Big
drops.
update this year.
They're
This
in the
week,
house.
yeah. Duos and supply drops are now out. It's a good time.
So, for those that don't know, in Battle Royale mode in Fortnite, you could play solo and you could play squads. Squads were teams of 4 divided up over 100, and then solo was just one. You were by yourself out of 100 players. Supply drop is there are supply drops in the world during Battle Royale that have a higher. They contain the best weapons, so everybody tries
Yeah.
to go to those. It basically becomes a killing fest.
yeah,
Killing
it's like the cornucopia on Hunger Games.
That's what I was looking for. Yes.
yeah, that's what it is because it's where all the good loot is. So everyone's going to go to that spot, and people are. It's dangerous, but high risk, high
Yeah,
reward.
Jordan and I had a chance to jump into duos last night.
Yeah.
And try it out. I think solo mode is my favorite, and duos is probably my second favorite.
Yeah.
We got rocked a couple times.
The first time we got destroyed.
Yeah.
The second time, though,
were-
we destroyed someone.
Oh, it
that was so
great.
funny. The guy wasn't even looking at you.
No.
That's when
Oh,
you
yeah.
destroy someone.
That's when you destroy. Yeah.
This
What
guy was
happened
like
is
looking at me, and David just comes and
I was-
shotguns him in the face.
shot him right in the face twice.
And he just died.
He like
He just
you know how you like
he was angry. Like
yeah,
yeah.
You know.
Do you know what feels good
Huh.
when someone comes up like this happened to me yesterday when I was playing.
Okay.
Someone came up and started shooting me, and I'm running the other way. I turn around and kill him.
So that kind of happened to us. We killed this guy, and you know how they crawl on the ground? You got to go over and take him out totally, like they still have
Yeah.
a chance to be healed. We ran over to kill him, and his friend was hiding behind a tree
And
shot us in the
yeah.
back.
Oh,
I was like, ah,
both of you?
that's
Yeah.
both of us. yeah.
Okay. That must have been the little brother got killed.
Yeah,
got
that
knocked
was
down.
that was duos. Anyways, I find this game is just fun. Is it the level of PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds? It is not, and I've never played PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I've just watched it, and the depth's just not there. Just from my experience watching it, but it's still a good time. I mean, this
Yeah.
McSpicy, you've said it before. This genre is just fun.
Yeah, the genre is just fantastic. So yeah, they're at their core, they're the exact same game, but PUBG has way more depth. I would say better gunplay too, and I think that just comes with just how that game has been coded versus. I mean, this is much more. Fortnite is a much more lighthearted.
It's a tongue-in-cheek
Yeah.
game, and it maintains that flavor even in the Battle Royale mode.
Yeah, I would say I dislike how the guns, like you have your rarity of guns, the white, the blue, the purple, and then I have never seen a legendary. Those will probably be in the drops.
In the drops, supply drops, yeah.
I don't necessarily like how the spread is. I think that's how they set up what's good with guns and what's not.
Sure.
Is the aim, the spread
Yeah.
of the guns.
Yeah.
And I think there's a better way to do that.
Yeah,
I think
for instance,
by damage or something
For instance,
else.
like a purple assault rifle will...
That's a laser beam.
It won't have kick, and it comes with a scope.
Yeah, and when you shoot it at a direct, it's a laser beam.
Yeah.
Whereas a white assault rifle, you're shooting at somebody and it can go way to the right or way to
Yeah,
the left.
yeah.
I don't know. I just
So,
like that.
so does Battlegrounds not have it's just standard guns, just different types of guns, right?
Well, you
Different
get
types of-
scopes and stuff. Yeah.
different types of guns, different tiers of guns, like a tier 1 rifle, tier 2 rifle, and so there's actually a lot of depth. There's different tiers of armor, helmets, and the such.
Do we we've had a chance to jump. We talked about this last week a little bit because last week was the first, is when it released. We all got to jump in a little bit and play. Have we changed our thoughts on the building mechanic in Battle Royale mode for Fortnite? I still view it as completely unnecessary.
No. So I disagree with that 100%.
Really?
Now that I've been watching, there's a guy on Twitch. His name's Ninja. If you guys want to see really good PUBG gameplay, he's fantastic.
Sure.
He's one of the streamers that's entertaining and extremely talented at gaming. He's really good to watch. So he's been playing a lot of Fortnite, probably just to mix things up. But he is a Battle Royale gamer. That's what he plays. He plays all that. He used to play H1Z1 and all that stuff. He was, I think, rated #1 in the world in H1Z1 King of the Kill. So he's very good.
Sure. He builds, though, in
But
Fortnite.
he builds ramps, and when he sees somebody, he'll build a ramp up and then go up, and then he automatically has an elevated position on people. It's actually, he's really fascinated to watch to see how whenever he heals, he just throws up 3 walls.
Yeah, remember I did that to you
Yeah, Jordan
yesterday.
did do that, yeah.
He does it in a half a second. Boom, 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 healing. There's a lot of ways to use walls that I never thought would be like, I was like,
Would be
whatever.
Never thought
advantageous.
imaginable.
But he's totally uses it in an advantageous way. You should watch him.
So does
just
he
to
use
see.
it? Have you ever seen him down to like Final 4, Final 5, the last ring? Because I feel like a lot of people will build walls around them, but you just got to lob a grenade in there or fire a rocket at it and you kill everybody in that area. Does he use them, or have you seen him use?
He uses them mobily.
Okay.
So he doesn't post up.
He's not a stationary. Okay.
So like I said, when he sees a person, he will build 9 ramps up, so he's straight above them,
Sure.
and shoot down, and then he'll do a standard horizontal. So he'll do a ramp, horizontal, and he'll shoot down at people. And when they're shooting up at him, they're damaging that, and he'll just back up one and then keep backing up one as they destroy the other ones.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's really good. I'm a huge fan of how he plays, and I get ideas from that.
So
I'm just not good at it.
so it's just not generally being used effectively right now. It's probably a handful of people really using the build mechanic effectively at this point.
I would say, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't mean to offend us 3, but maybe we just suck,
Oh well, I saw.
and
yeah.
we get placed with other
I mean,
sucks.
you've seen my highlight. When I do make it to the Final 4, I kill myself.
David was in the Final 4 and he fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest things. That would have pissed me off so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, there's lots of ways to use the build
Yeah.
mechanic. I think that's what separates this from PUBG, if it has a separation.
Okay,
Is
sure.
the build mechanic. I think it adds to the strategy.
Now, do you think they need vehicles in this? Like, PUBG
The map's not
has
big enough for vehicles.
Yeah, it really isn't.
No, yeah. In Battle or PlayerUnknown Battle PUBG Battlegrounds, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my brain broke. That map is massive.
Yeah.
It's ideal to have vehicles there, and I like those vehicles. Most of those vehicles, because whenever you ride them, you're still kind of exposed.
Well, those vehicles in squad mode, that's where people have a blast. Like, people are hanging out the side of the windows, shooting, running over people. That looks like a good time.
If anyone out there has not played a battle royale game type, Fortnite is free. It's free to play.
Yeah.
It is free to play, yes.
I would suggest grabbing it
It's on
and trying it
all-
out. A lot of people I know in I've seen people in Discord and on Twitter say, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I landed and I died. just pretend you're Katniss Everdeen. Pretend that there's a cornucopia and you have a high risk to go get weapons or run away. Just that's how you should play this game. Just
While we're on this topic, we did get a question on our Facebook page about PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds from Andres Vallina. Welcome back, my friend. Andres was a listener a while ago. Took a little break, but he's back. He says, do you think PUBG will come out in December or not? And are you excited to play? We're obviously all excited to play, but do we think it'll be here by December?
I hope so. That was the whole reasoning behind the partnership with Microsoft. They're helping them get it ready.
Get in preview. Well, it will come. It's not going to be a full release. It's going to be preview mode before December. I think, are you ready for this? I think it will release the week of Project Scorpio.
that would be
That
ideal.
would be
that would
super
be
cool.
I think it's going to come
I don't
preview
think
mode
so,
that week.
though.
I do. I do.
I hope so.
In-N-Out
but
Burger?
I don't think so.
In-N-Out Burger?
Yeah.
Okay. Witness?
You know what? Speaking of fast food,
Yeah.
I don't mean to just derail this.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
They're at select McDonald's. They are
Okay.
releasing the Szechuan sauce. And tomorrow in Ogden, Utah, there is a McDonald's there. I'm going to be driving there. Would you guys like to go get some Szechuan sauce from McDonald's?
I will be in another town. Yeah, I'll be in Logan.
You'll be in. That's only like 30 minutes away.
Kind of on the way. Maybe I'll pick someone up on the way back for you.
Dude, that would be awesome. The Szechuan sauce from that's pretty awesome.
So PUBG,
That's a big deal.
PUBG coming out this year, December, November. I think they're.
I think it'll be out by the end of the year.
They've released multiple tweets. Xbox has saying coming soon, and they've ramped that up recently. I think it'll be a surprise for the One X when it releases. That just boom hype. You already have the hype with the Xbox One X. You have everyone's excited for the graphics. You drop a game like this that's so popular. I think you steal Christmas, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You steal the holiday season from everybody.
No,
That
I
would be
think-
awesome.
I hope so. And to do it that week. That's that we need releases that week.
Yeah.
We need good games to come out the week of my Scorpio. I still have a lot of games I want to replay. Geralt's hair.
Oh, did you see the video? Is this in the news? I'm sorry if this is in the news. PS4 upgraded to their version of 4K graphics on The Witcher 3. Digital Foundry did a video comparing standard PS4 and the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
And so that's upscaled, and Digital Foundry goes through it, and it looks fantastic. And like Digital Foundry say, think about what this is going to look like in true 4K.
Oh,
because
that's so
these are just
awesome.
basically what they're doing with upscale is they're filling in. You're not getting all the pixels that you get, right? So you're not getting the same amount of detail, and performance does drop. Digital Foundry shows that it does drop. So with the Xbox One X, you're going to have that and then not have to, and it does. It looks so good.
That's awesome.
Like just looking over the scenic vistas. Yeah. It's like, oh my goodness.
So here's a question. Should I replay it from the beginning or should I play it from my
I say
save?
go beginning. Experience
Oh my
the
gosh.
entire game 4K.
I have like 90 hours
But
of
see,
nothing.
even that game, have they announced, is it going to be upscaled on Xbox One X or is it going to be native?
They
Well,
just say they just say improvements, right? They haven't given
they
a-
haven't
a
given
s-
specifics.
specifics.
I wonder what it's going to be. Yeah, because Forza came out and it's going to be native 4K, right?
Yeah.
Because they just released a patch that makes it native 4K. Right?
Oh no, Witcher. Yeah, that's one thing. Digital Foundry in this analysis video that they did said that they've not yet talked about how it's going to release on the Xbox
Yeah.
One X. But if they use the full power, think about what it can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be super fun. Arctic Storm in chat says a friend of them works for McDonald's and says they have a very limited number
Number of sauce packets. Yeah. I know. It's a big deal.
Don't open it and sell it on eBay.
They sell for a lot on eBay right now. The ones from, what was it, 1999?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
People save their packets?
These packets, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, because, if you guys haven't seen this show, but Rick and Morty, I'm a huge fan of
Oh,
Rick
yeah,
and
I've
Morty.
actually watched like 2 episodes now.
Two episodes?
2 episodes in.
So,
Okay, 2 episodes in, I don't get the hype. Like it's okay. Does it? Do I have to?
Let me tell you this.
How long do I have to be in there for?
I mean, it's funny. By that time, you're watching it, you're like, this show's pretty funny. I got to tell you, season 3,
Okay.
episode 1, the one that came out April Fool's this year,
Sure.
I would argue that is one of the best episodes of any show ever.
Really? Wow.
That's
so
that's
should
the goal.
I just skip everything and go to
No,
that? Okay.
because you have to. It has an overarching story, just like most TV
Okay,
shows
okay.
nowadays, and it deals with that.
So 2 episodes in, it's too early to make a judgment, is what you're saying.
Yeah, just kick back, go in with just normal expectations, and you will be surprised. I love that show.
Okay.
I love
yeah,
that
I know
show.
it's super popular. I see it everywhere, so I was like, okay, let's sit down. Let's see what the hype is all about.
Just have a good time, relax. Don't take it seriously. And one of the overarching stories is Rick is the scientist.
Yeah.
And he really misses the Szechuan sauce from McDonald's.
okay, I get it.
And there are theories, and I could talk about theories, but see, he's a really smart guy. He travels through dimensions. He does all. He's the smartest guy in the universe.
Yeah.
There's a theory, and I actually talked about this with my brother because we're both fans of the show.
Sure.
He has no challenge in his life. He is so smart, no one can challenge him. He is challenging himself to not just change every cartoon universe. He has challenged himself to change our universe by adding Szechuan sauce to McDonald's by the show. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And he has done it now.
He has done it.
He has
succeeded.
successfully manipulated our dimension.
That's funny.
Yeah.
BioWare's Anthem.
Yeah, is going to get a beta release before launch, which is
Boom,
really good.
baby.
Which I think pretty much all EA games have betas before launch. All multiplayer EA games
Yeah.
have betas before launch. Did Mass Effect have a beta? I don't think they did.
Yeah,
but that's
did
not really
they not have a multiplayer beta? Did they
No,
not?
I don't think so.
I don't. Okay, then.
But anyway, so yes, Anthem will. There's no date or anything, but I'm assuming it'll be sometime next
It
year
just
before the
made
game
excitement
launches. Yeah.
because ready for this. Someone at my work who's a huge Destiny fan, I was like, "So, what do you think? Can Anthem sneak in here and get?" And he's like, "What? What is Anthem?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're a Destiny fan and you've not seen Anthem?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Go watch it. Here's the link. Let me know what you think." He's yet to let me know what he thinks because I think it blew his mind.
Yeah.
In fact, I didn't see him the rest of the day. I think he went home. His mind was blown.
Just had to take a day.
He's just like, I got to take a day now.
Also,
His heart rate went way up,
Also,
spikes, and he had to just calm down, drink some orange juice.
I might have killed him.
Raiden from Mortal Kombat makes his way into Injustice 2. He's going to be in Fighter Pack number 2.
Boom.
And you can also get him, you can buy it separate and all that fun stuff, right?
Yes.
But be sure to check him out. Raiden is actually one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat because he's got a lot of fun combos. So
Yeah.
he really does. All right, 2 more stories for this week. First one, going back to hardware. The Xbox
This is
One
so
X.
cool.
And this is funny.
Have you seen the picture for it?
Yeah.
I have not. I gotta check.
So
it out.
the Xbox One X, just like I think it was the One S. If you opened up your One S, there was a little engraving of Master Chief in it
Yeah.
on the inside, right? On the One X, there's an engraving of Master Chief riding a scorpion. And not Scorpion the tank from his game, but like an actual
A scorpion, like Scorpio,
Yeah.
Project Scorpio.
Yeah.
And it is so
And
cool.
it's like etched into the
Here,
motherboard.
I'll find it for you.
yeah,
Spicy.
show me.
Yeah, it's like etched into the motherboard. It's super cool. And what's funny is if you ever want to see it, you're going to void your warranty for the Xbox One, right? So,
That's funny. Well,
but
that's when life gets interesting.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you void warranties.
when you peel that little sticker off and lift it up. But it's super cool. I just think it's fun when they do stuff like that. I mean, just a fun little thing. Here's the picture for Mark to see.
Oh, it's
It's
loading.
loading.
It's loading.
oh man, it's like 1995 again,
It's
where it's
loading.
slowly. Oh, that is
It's literally
It's right
a
in the top
mini
corner.
Master
that is
Chief.
so cool.
Right on the. I love that it's like etched into the motherboard.
Right into the motherboard. He's
That is
riding a scorpion. Oh, it looks so awesome.
And he's like cowboy riding it too.
Yeah.
He's not just riding it.
He's charging with it.
He's having a
He's
good
charging
time.
into
Yeah.
battle with it.
He's taking care of business. Battlefront 2 beta is now available, and you can play it. It's going to be available now, October 6th,
It's
for
open,
everybody.
It's open beta.
Open
because
for
prior
everybody. Yeah.
to this, it was
The
closed
previous
beta.
couple days, it's been just for the pre-orders. Now
pre-ordered
it's
it,
for
yeah.
everyone. It's on now.
It's on, baby. It's on. And now, Jordan, you've had a chance to jump in
Yeah, I played it all
and
day.
play
today.
Battlefront. Miss Spicy, have you had a chance to play
Not yet,
Battlefront
no.
beta?
No,
Jordan,
I've been busy.
You were a big fan of the first Battlefront. You really liked it. How does this compare? And granted, we recognize, so let's asterisk this before we start this conversation.
Beta.
It is a beta.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we've asterisked that, how does this hold up? What are your thoughts? What's your first impressions? Battlefront 2, go, Jordan.
Yeah, well, first of all, the game looks really pretty.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
I mean,
I
Frostbite
think
engine,
those
right?
are
Yeah. What do you-
videotaped explosions
Yeah.
that they've inserted, like green screened explosions, because it looks that
You
real.
think they set up a green screen?
They just took the
With,
new Star Wars
like,
movie and just put it in a game.
C4 and just
It's
like.
C4.
Could you
C4,
imagine?
Yeah,
Hey, it's Stockholm, I think in Sweden, man. They might.
they might.
They might.
You never know.
Yeah.
Those
They have-
Swedes.
They know how to make games.
Wasn't the Die Hard enemy? Wasn't he Swedish? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
and
he
we
was.
all know
He was something.
Yeah.
He
was
sounded,
Die Hard.
He sounded British sometimes too. He was all over the place, but I think he was
He also
Swedish.
taught at Hogwarts.
He did talk.
did teach at
That
Hogwarts.
was just his cover.
Yeah, to steal the money. So yeah, Battlefront. So it's really pretty. The Frostbite engine is
Okay.
amazing.
Okay. Now, how
I
does
really like the class system. I think that
Okay.
was a good choice.
what classes are you playing as? Or
I
have
just
you
played the
as?
assault and the heavy.
Okay.
I hear. So I've been watching a lot of streams play this game. I hear the heavies are a little strong at this
Yeah.
point.
Well, what I think is, I think this-
Comparatively.
I don't think any. It's a beta, yes. I think it's just all balancing changes from this point. A lot of the stuff is probably set in
Yeah.
stone, because we're so close to release. But I think it's just a lot of balance changes, because I've heard that too. The heavies.
Have you
are-
noticed that? Have you? Noticed
I
that
played
in
mostly
play?
the assault because I usually
Okay.
gravitate towards the assaults.
Yeah.
I want to try the or what is that? Not the captain, the
Sniper?
lieutenant. No, the lieutenant guy, whatever his name is.
Cody
Yeah,
and
the lieutenant class.
Commander
right?
Cody.
Yeah,
That's all I
the
knew. He
Commander
was
Cody
Australian.
class. Yeah, no,
How is that clone Australian? I don't know.
but yeah, so I want to try out that class. It's just a lot of fun.
Wasn't he New Zealand? I don't know. I can't remember.
I like playing all the different eras.
Yeah.
That's fun because I really like the Clone Wars era, not the movie, just the era.
Yeah, well, because you have the androids and stuff like that. You have a lot of cool different lore that you can have access to.
So one of the demos is Naboo,
Yeah.
right? So you're in the Clone Wars period, and it's the clones against the droids.
By the way, I actually like that art style. I think Naboo has an excellent. You could make some cool maps with Naboo.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would attribute that in our world, in this universe. But
In this realm,
in this
multiverse,
realm,
yeah.
what maybe Greece,
Athens,
Athens? I don't know.
Rome.
Yeah,
I'm just naming ancient civilizations, man. That's where
Hey,
architecture.
I learned actually. You know what? I learned a lot from Civilization. Like,
Yeah.
I actually learned quite a bit playing Civilization.
That's
games.
such a fun game.
Yeah. Anyways, that art style, I think has potential to make some really good maps.
Yeah.
I really like the Naboo art style. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the map that you've been playing.
Yeah, so there's that map, and that's the one I mostly played on the ground.
Yeah.
Playing the ground. I did go over to the space battles, and those are actually really fun.
Cool.
They're cool
All
because there's a lot of coordination that goes into it. Squads are going to be really important in this game. Like, squads are going to be really important. But I like in the fighter squadron mode or whatever you want to call it, the space combat, that if you're a Y-wing, the X-wings need to like escort you. Because you're not like an offensive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're there to just damage, bomb things, right? So if your teammates aren't, you're gone. You guys are you need some escorts.
Yeah.
For those Y-wing.
You need your squad leader.
That's what's cool about it is like
Stay on target.
Yeah.
Stay on target.
I was watching a stream today while I was playing the game actually, and I followed this guy because he was a really cool guy. But he was asked a question: "Who's your favorite Star Wars character?" And without hesitating, he just said Porkins. And I said, I'm following that
Well,
guy.
that's so cool.
He was like, Porkins.
The last time I went to Comic-Con in Salt Lake, there were Porkins like action figures. And I wanted it.
He's becoming huge, man. He's
Porkins is the greatest. Stay on target.
So I think it's really good. I really like the class system. I think that's really one of my favorite changes, having that class system. Like
Now-
they do in Battlefield, you know what I mean?
Battlefield 1 with a Star Wars skin. True or false?
It's Battlefield 1?
Yeah, I guess. There's nuances, little changes here and there to accommodate to each game, but it's the same developer, so stuff's gonna bleed over.
So
Sure.
I noticed how they do the class system, how it's set up. You know how it shows you your 4 people that are in your squad? Were you playing with the squad? That felt a lot more geared, like it felt more original
Okay.
Well,
then-
it's just the way because you still have squads in Battlefield.
Yeah.
It's just the way they presented it to
The
you.
way they present it to you
Okay.
made it feel more like the original from the Xbox.
Okay.
And
you could that
I like
appeals
that.
to you.
Actually,
Yeah, really, it
another
does.
change I really liked. So there's vehicles and heroes and all that stuff. They completely changed the way you do vehicles and heroes. No more tokens, right? I wasn't
Thank
necessarily
goodness.
against tokens.
I was.
But now after having after having this system, I see how much better this is than
Thank
the
you.
tokens,
Thank you.
right?
So I was right.
Yeah. Well, now that I have this system,
Yeah.
right? It's like
Thank you.
it's like only having vanilla ice cream and then eating chocolate
So-
ice cream.
so
you didn't know
explain-
how like
Good.
you know what I mean? Like
So for those new or don't know about the original, never played it, just jumped into the
original as in original re-release from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and we were also talking about the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Star Wars
What?
Battlefront.
What? Explain the difference. Explain how it worked
So
in the original
basically,
Battlefront and how it works now. Or
what
sorry,
happened-
Battlefront on Xbox and how it works now. Xbox One.
The Battlefront from 2 years ago.
That's what I'm
EA's,
talking
let's just say
about. Yes,
EA's
the EA's
Battlefront,
Battlefront.
and then the other
So
Battlefronts.
yeah, the first one 2 years ago and this one, the differences.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in EA's Battlefront, the first one they made, it was a token system. There's tokens scattered throughout the map, and you can go and grab one, and it was a vehicle token or a what are they called?
The hero.
The hero.
token.
There you go. The hero tokens and stuff like that. And whereas before, the heroes were random.
Yeah.
And the vehicles were basically like Battlefield, just right at the spawn point. Now, the vehicles, I agreed with you on. I don't know why they just didn't have vehicles at the spawn points like in Battlefield, and you just spawn and get in and go, right? I don't know why they were scattered throughout the map. But in a nutshell, that was basically the system. Now, in this system, it's a point-based system, so you get battle points for doing good things.
Yeah.
So, like, if you kill someone, you get a battle point. You take an objective, you get more battle points, this and that, right? Each vehicle and hero in your respawn screen costs so many battle points, which I like because you have to earn. So for vehicles, same concept applies, but I really like it for heroes because, so I played the droids, right? They have Darth Maul and Boba Fett.
Yeah.
If you want to play those characters, you have to do good to earn those points, and then you can pick that character.
Not only do good, you have to play objectives.
Yep.
And they reward you for objectives as well. So it's an incentive to play the game how it's meant to be
Properly.
played.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just spamming for coins.
And with heroes, there can only be one hero on each field. So I mean, it's almost a competition with your team. Like, all right, you guys are doing good, which is great, but I need to do better than you guys. You know what I mean? Because you can only
Well,
have one at a
that's-
time. And
Which benefits your team.
yeah, because you're all trying to do good to get these heroes, right? And I don't know if you would like this, Mark. The heroes now have a regen on their health.
No, that's totally fine.
Okay, yeah,
I think that-
I can't.
You can't be badass if you die in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
you
sorry.
can
That's a
go
rule
in
that
and
life
take,
gives you.
You can go in and take a couple kills and then hide behind a corner, and your health does regen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay with heroes. I would prefer the med pack, like the original from the original Xbox.
On everybody.
Yeah, I would.
On the peons. if
I'm
you
a
will.
person that prefers, and this is just how my personality of gameplay. I'm a person that prefers not to regen health. I'm a person that if you expose yourself too much killing
What about
that person,
something like Battlefield 1 where you do regen health, but if you have a medic, you regen a lot faster?
yeah, I think that's better. I mean that makes the medic
kinda-
more valuable.
yeah, exactly.
I'm okay with that. And if they introduce that into this, I don't know how I would like that, But I just prefer the original style where you have to get there are med packs that you need to memorize where
Yeah.
they are on the map. And if you expose yourself too much, it's going to cost you in another fight.
Sure.
I like that style. At the same time, I like heroes being very, very strong. Your Darth Mauls, your
They
Luke
should be
Skywalkers.
OP.
Maul.
I think they should be OP.
Yeah.
I think basically if Darth Maul can see you, he can kill you. Like I think there's just a button. There actually is. You hit the choke button and he just lifts
Yeah.
everybody up.
And that's how not the
Like,
2 years
he's-
ago.
Darth Maul's a good addition to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the hype is real.
Yeah, there is one thing, and Mark, have you downloaded the game? On your
I
Xbox?
have not downloaded
Okay.
it yet.
I-
I've only seen streams, but I've seen.
I want to. So I played this at work on the computer, and it looked really good and great. And then I came home and I played it on my Xbox because I just wanted to, sit down and play it with a controller.
Sure.
Now on my Xbox, it does say it's playing in HDR, but it looks, it just doesn't look right to me. And
Yeah,
I'm wondering if anybody else is having this. And now, Mark, you have the exact same TV as me, just smaller.
Yeah, but I don't have a machine. Hey, I see what you did.
Oh
there.
yeah, you don't
You're
have.
kind of a jerk.
That was a little backhand.
That's right. You don't have the Xbox One S. That one was
But
accidental.
see, you don't. Apparently, you don't use it correctly. It's not how big it is, Jordan. It's how you use it.
Well, I was just wondering if maybe anybody else noticed that if they have the 1S. That's right, because you. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted
because
to try
yours
it
is
out.
11% faster.
Well, no, maybe I'll bring
And
mine over and put it.
HDR.
Yeah.
No, see, but I pulled up Forza and stuff, and it was playing. So I wonder if it's just the beta, or if that's just what it just looks weird to me.
I'll swing by. We'll go
Yeah.
mess with it. Does the HDR logo pop up when you load up the game?
and all the other games look fantastic.
It may just be a beta problem.
Well, and I'm not saying that it looks ugly because it still looks good. It just the screen got like way lighter. I feel
There's
know what
something
I mean? Like
off
it just
there.
it didn't feel right.
I think that's probably a beta
Yeah.
problem.
Well, there you go. The hype is real.
I'm excited for it.
Battleground,
I think
Battlefront. Go check it
I think
out.
it's a buy.
Battlefront.
You think it's a
2.
buy? Just from the beta.
I think they've really it's like Assassin's Creed to Assassin's Creed 2. You know what I mean? Like every system that was good about the first one, they took it and improved it.
Yeah.
And everything they added, I felt improved everything as well, you know?
So you said Assassin's Creed TO, Assassin's Creed TWO. Assassin's Creed 2 to Assassin's Creed 2.
Hey, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 1 to Assassin's Creed 2.
Dose.
Because I feel like Assassin's Creed 2 is like one of the best sequels because it really did just improve everything. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So, Battlefront 2. It's a buy right now, and this is just the beta.
Yeah,
in your opinion, it's
I'll
going to
probably
be
pick it up.
exciting. It's coming out soon. Go check out the beta. It's open this weekend. Great discussion. Before we get to our discussion segment, I forgot something, and that is it's the first week of the month. This is the first
Oh, yeah,
podcast
that's right,
of the
yeah.
month, which means it's time
Oh.
to select our Patreon winner. Every month we give away a game to one of our Patreon subscribers. If you'd like to be eligible for a game, if you want to support the show, please head over to XoneBros.com and hit the Patreon button or patreon.com/positive gaming. Subscribe. We want to do this full time. There you go. If you want to help us do this full time, if everybody did $1 a day, we could do this full time. $1 a day, $1 a month.
$1 a day, we'd be doing this on jet skis.
Yeah.
On an airplane flying to Tahiti.
Plated in gold. No, $1 a month. This month's games that you get to choose from, that the winner gets to choose from, is Forza 7, Middle of Earth, Shadow of War, and Destiny 2. All great games. McSpicy, which one would you pick?
That's hard. I already have Destiny 2, so... But if I didn't have it... Ooh, those games are good. I don't have Forza 7 yet, and I need to get that. I also need to get my Lord of the Rings fix.
Yes.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Three-way tie. Jordan, how about you?
Yeah.
I'd probably get Shadow of War.
Shadow of War.
I'm actually getting really excited for that
I'd
one.
Well, that's the
probably
only
roll.
one you don't own, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'd probably
not
roll
out.
on Shadow of War as well.
Yeah, see?
But see,
Just because that's the only one I don't
but
own.
see, no,
but
okay.
if
Actually,
I would do Forza 7.
Honestly,
I'll be
I would.
honest.
Oh no, I'm looking at next month. Sorry. Yeah, for this month I'd do. I'd probably but see Forza. I don't know.
What's so great about that lineup?
Yeah.
They're all so different. Completely different genres, completely different play styles or just they're just
but they're
different.
all top tier games,
Oh,
baby.
man,
There
yeah,
you
they're
go.
all
You're
good.
not going wrong with any of those. And the winner of this month's Patreon drawing is the one, the only, Brandon Martin. Brandon Martin, come on down. Yeah, baby. That's right. Congratulations. Thank you so much for supporting us. You get to choose yourself between Forza 7, Middle of Earth, Shadow of War, and Destiny 2. If you want to be a part of next month's competition, join us, support us over on Patreon. Congratulations, Brandon Martin.
That's gonna go on for a good another 30 seconds unless you kill it. Did you press it again?
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. I didn't know where the stop button was. Anyways, Brandon Martin, congratulations. Thank you so much for the support. Next month's choices of games are Shadow of War, Assassin's Creed Origin,
That one's really good.
and South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
That's gonna be a good one too. Those are hard choices.
I think I honestly would choose South Park.
Yeah.
Even though I think the price a full 60?
It's a full 60.
Oh man. I don't remember it being a full 60, but I got it on Steam before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Oh man, that's
Assassin's
awesome.
Creed Origins looks awesome.
That looks
too.
good too.
Looks very, very much like a Witcher 3 style gameplay that they're going for this time around.
I don't know.
Looks good. Looks good.
Too many good games. This is a good time to be alive.
Yes, yes, it is. That's the games that you get to pick. Our next month's Patreon winner gets to pick from. If you want to be entered into it again, please just go to subscribe to us on Patreon. Support the show. Time for our questions.
Yeah.
These questions are submitted every week over on Facebook. First question comes. Well, actually, before we get to this,
Yeah.
let's discuss Forza 7. Forza 7 released this week.
Oh.
It's a
Duh.
it's a big game. We've got a chance to jump into it. I will start. Jordan and I both jumped into this. I will start. Let me go first, maybe, since Jordan, you talked a lot about Battlefront.
Yeah.
My concern with Forza 7 coming into this was how much I loved Horizon. I mean, I'm almost 100% of that game. I've loved it so much.
Yeah, you're up there.
Forza 6 was excellent. I just don't know how they topped it. I do think they topped this, in all honesty. It's
They
just...
top Forza Horizon. One of your favorite games of all time.
If they've not topped it, it's right there, just as good, just in a different way, which to me, I actually prefer the more hardcore feeling of the game that the game has.
Definitely.
The things that they did really well. So there are some things that do lend some concern here.
Chat's going. Chat's being funny.
Chat's going off here, which is hilarious. The things that I really like, the collection, the way they present the collection, the way they present collecting the cars will blow your mind. McSpicy, have you seen this game at all?
No, unfortunately, I've been busy.
Spicy? Okay. When you do see this game and jump into it, they pull up the car collection screen and they have them as cards basically. And just the way they present the cards to you, you have to unlock levels of collection. So there are certain cars that are only in level 1. You got to get enough experience to level up to level 2, and then that unlocks a certain row of cars.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's so cool. It really just breeds it's the carrot on the stick in Destiny brought over to Forza, and
The
stick
tier
is cars.
system.
With the tier system, yeah, the collector tier system.
Yeah, you can't just like buy your Ferrari. You know what I mean? You have to like work your way up to it.
Yeah, another thing that I really like that they do that they haven't done in the past is so in the past, the way you gain more experience is taking off assists. That's not the case anymore. You gain experience now by pushing up the difficulty of the avatars. As those go up, in order to beat those, you do, at least from my experience so far, you do have to take off some of those assists.
Yeah.
In order to beat those difficulties. So it's kind
Because
of
you have more control of your car, which in turn gives you
it's kind of a give and
Yeah.
take there. But as well as that, the focus is on these mod cards that you get. So each race you can throw down a card, and the card will say it'll be a challenge. So if you can double your experience in this race if you have 3 good passes, or if you finish more than 25 yards away from the next guy behind you in second place, you get this much more cash.
I got you.
And they have uses, like they burn up. They have uses there. I think that's a really good way. It's really cool
so
way for challenges.
They're burnable. It's not permanent.
It's not permanent.
You
No.
burn the cards.
You burn through those cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those mod packs. And this is where the concern comes in for a lot of people, because the way that you get those mod packs is as you level up and gain cash and just like in Forza Horizon, you gain cash and then you can buy cards, right? Well, here you gain cash and you can buy crates, which have special mods, uniforms. It's loot boxes, loot crates. You can also buy these loot crates. So a lot of people are concerned about the way that they've done this. I haven't experienced a problem with it. I don't think
you can't buy them with real money.
I thought that you could.
From what I understand, it's only in-game credits.
Anyways, that's the concern that a lot of people have is the loot crates.
Well, check that out, because that's an important difference between why people would like it and why people would dislike it, right?
Yeah, prize crates.
Yeah,
Okay, he's
I
looking it
don't
up.
think you can use real money as of right now. Now, when Battlefield 1 came out, you could only get in-game stuff, and then like a week later, they said you can buy them with real money.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure.
Someone in chat could correct us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of big Forza 7 fans. Anyways, I've not yet. I've unlocked a couple prize crates. I really like the system. I don't have a problem with it at all. It's just this added element. It's like an added RPG type element to Forza 7. The cars, as always, feel fantastic. The tracks feel fantastic.
Yeah.
Multiplayer is amazing. I had a chance to jump into
Yeah, that
multiplayer
was
with
fun.
Jordan.
That was fun.
I rocked his world like it was 1999.
Like it was Y2K.
Yeah,
Camshafts did correct. You're right, Jordan. For now, it's only in-game.
So-
money.
But I mean, emphasis for now. Like we don't know.
So a lot of
if they'll
people
ever
had
Yeah,
problems
what a
with
terrible way to think. Though.
the crates. And Ghastly
I
Magician
know.
in chat
right
had
now
been-
it's okay, but there's a
So-
chance that the world will end tomorrow.
So this is all new being brought to the Forza Motorsport series. These types of things haven't existed. I think it adds to it. A lot of people are concerned that if it's not broke, don't fix it. Why are you changing this? I really don't have an issue. In fact, I prefer it because they do have stuff like
Keeps it
outfits.
exciting.
It has cosmetic additions.
Hey,
and prizes that you
I
can
will
win.
admit
and
when
it has free cars or drastically discounted cars too in these prize crates.
I will admit when they started off all the trailers showing like your avatars, I was like, this is dub. It's a racing game.
But now you're
right?
sucked in, right?
But now that my avatar, it's like he when he wins a race, he's like out in front for everybody to see. And I actually do like having the
Yeah.
avatar. So I will admit I was wrong. I enjoy the avatar, and the reason I enjoy it is because you can get a knight's armor. Like you can dress your avatar up in a bunch of different clothes. You can get knight's armor, and like your
That's
racing
cool.
motorcycle is like the knight's helmet. You know, like it's
yeah.
So I
It's
really
pretty
like
cool.
it. I think it adds a whole new element to the Forza series on top of an already excellent formula.
So this is going to be an opinion of someone who has not played the game,
Sure.
who does not, has not experienced the loot crates. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
I am loot crated out. I don't like loot crates
Well,
anymore.
they're really heavy in Overwatch.
They're
they're
everywhere.
everywhere.
It wasn't in Heroes of the Storm, and now it's in Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
So
So
and the reason I don't like
Sure.
in some games I like them. In a card pack game like Hearthstone, it makes sense that you would get card packs. The reason I don't like them is, for example, in Forza Horizon, they kind of had a system like that where it was the spin wheel.
it's the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What better way to make my game day a lot suckier than showing me what car I could have won and then have me not win it thousands of times?
Yeah. So they take that away in this.
Okay.
You don't know
just
what's in
give
it.
you-
There might have been just all crap. in
I'm
there.
just saying.
So here's the thing that I appreciate and why I don't have a problem. Because I can choose. I can say, okay, I have X amount of funds. I can go buy myself a car. I can go buy myself a paint job. I can go buy myself a tune-up job and make my car better and improve it.
Yeah.
Or I can spend, here's a mod crate, and I can see what mods I get. Also, when you get those mod cards, there's rare ones, there's common ones, and then you can sell them. And you can
and
sell
get
them
the
for
money
quite a
back,
bit of
yeah.
money on some of those cards.
Yeah.
So that's the mod cards. But you can say, okay, I'm gonna buy for $80,000 this crate and have a chance to get $1 million car. And it's a gamble. But I know that going in. I'm not forced to do it. It's just
But you can. The
just
thing
there.
is you can save that money and go buy that.
Go
$1
buy
million
that car.
Yeah.
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 It's just saying, hey, at a discounted price, you have a 2% chance.
And that's
Too,
what
I don't like those odds.
Or whatever.
I don't think I'm gonna play those odds.
and that's why I don't have the way that they do it. There's different types of crates, and they increase in funds as you go up.
The only thing I don't think you can buy, I think the cards you have to get via the loot crates.
So-
But like the only thing I don't think you can buy is like the suits for your avatar, which I'm okay with because the
You can
avatar's
still
not-
unlock them though.
yeah, but you have to get them via loot crates, right? You can't like buy them, right?
So I need to get this game because I need to experience this because I am, for the most part, am not a fan of loot crates. But when it's done right, I'm okay with it.
And then you do win loot crate unlocks too as you're going through.
Yeah.
So
every time you level up. Well, the thing is for me, because I'm not the biggest fan of loot crates, for me, it's just, it's either or. Because like David said, I mean, I can take the chance and get this rare item, or I can just go buy the rare car. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Given you have to.
So it's like a
you
pawn
have
shop.
You have to,
it literally is.
You have to
I'm
tier
gonna
up to
gamble
buy
today.
a car.
Because like when you go to a pawn shop, you could get the the card pack and just maybe you'll get a rare.
Yeah.
Or you can see that rare for $15
Yeah.
in the case. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and then I think the only way to get mods is via the crates, though, right?
And see, you can get suits when you level up. That's right. So the way
Oh,
that
okay,
they,
suits when
so
you level
instead
up,
of McSpicy, so instead of in Horizon, instead of having the wheel and it shows you the car, what happens is every time you level up,
You get
it
three
gives you
options.
3 options. One is a car, usually. And it's either free or
in
it's
my
drastically
experience, it was
discounted.
in the times that I've leveled up, it's been money, car, or drive-a-tar suit.
Drive-a-tar suit, and you
Yeah.
get to choose which one.
And
Does
I
it
think
show you what it is?
Yeah.
or
It shows you what it is,
Yeah.
and you say, I've yet to pick the money every time I've gone. Actually, every time I've gone
I think-
car or discounted car, because I think that's where the value is.
yeah, I went car, and then I think I went suit one time because I was like, that's a pretty good suit. It was like a tuxedo. And I was like, that's a pretty good racing suit.
Yeah.
So, Ghastly Magician, is Forza 7 worth it then? Absolutely, yes.
I do. I think it's the best Forza game for this alone. Their presentation is fantastic. The way they do their campaign this time around
So much
is
better.
awesome. I love the tier system of the cars, how you have to work your way up.
Yeah. So much better campaign, in my opinion, than in Forza 6.
Yeah, I really like the
much
way they
less of a
present the
learning
campaign.
curve as far as like their menu system and how to navigate it. It's much more user friendly in that.
There's
aspect.
a few things that they need to work on, but
Go ahead.
other than
what
that,
are the things you think they need to work on?
voice chat.
Oh yeah, so in voice chat, this is dumb, and we had issues with it yesterday.
Yeah.
When you jump into multiplayer, if you're in party, it will throw you automatically into game chat, and you've got to go back.
That's a bug. That's got that they would not do that on purpose, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, but either way, we just ended up staying in game
Someone
chat.
played a joke or something's going wrong. You know.
Some guy was like, "I hate it when people are in parties." Let's
So
just
things I'm
flip
looking
this switch right
things I'm
here.
looking forward
He
to.
doesn't- yeah.
I'm looking forward to online play leagues. They do the Forza leagues. I think this is the time for me to get into it.
There's one other thing that bothers me, and this is probably just me. So when you hit the menu button, you can completely quit out of the game application.
Yeah.
Actually, yesterday, the first couple days, it wasn't letting me do it.
Okay.
Like in Forza, like it would just always be running in the background. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, Jordan is a very tidy console.
Yeah,
person.
I like close all my stuff.
Every
and then I turn
time,
it off.
every time I've seen him change anything on his system, he will hit the jewel, go over to the game, and then press start, and then press quit. He, even on Netflix, even on apps.
Now yesterday,
he just closes apps because he is particular.
yesterday it was letting me quit the Forza app, but it wasn't actually letting me play the game.
Yeah, yesterday was bugged. This morning it was back up and running.
Yeah, so I don't know
So.
if they went. Yeah, so I mean, it had a couple little issues here and there, but overall, I think it's top notch.
I'll tell you what they nail again. So who would like this game? And people are like, I've not played a race car game forever. Should I get Forza Horizon? Should I get Forza Motorsport? The more that I think about this, I used to say get Forza Horizon because it's more arcadey. You'll enjoy it more. The more that I think about it, now I think you could jump into either and you'll have fun. They're different styles, but you can still keep the settings to make this more of a closed track arcadey game. We like switching it over to simulation.
But even on its
Damage,
lowest setting,
especially.
it's still like you can't take a turn. You know what
The
I mean? Like,
nuance in how the cars feel. So my favorite car, one of my favorite cars in Forza Horizon is the Ford Raptor. It is
That's the
awesome.
truck.
It's the truck.
Oh, I thought you meant the Mustang is what you.
No, the Ford Raptor
okay,
truck
yeah, I hear you.
is so much fun. It's so much fun to do those races. They have that truck in this game, and it's so crazy how it feels the same but more real now. Like, and it just blows my
Yeah.
mind how they can do that in a controller. The physics, the way that it feels, the way the truck handles, the way the cars handle, it blows my mind, and it's so good. This game, in my opinion, is a must buy. Jordan,
I think
anything
so.
to add? Take
Yeah,
away?
I really
Disagree,
like the
agree?
game a lot. Like I said, I like the way the campaign is set up this time around. I like the way multiplayer. I think they nailed the presentation this time. The way everything's set up, the tier system. It's really the drive-a-tar, which I wasn't really that big a fan of during the trailers.
Did you go guy or girl?
Guy?
I went guy as well. I usually go
'Cause
girl.
it's me. It's me
but
behind the
in
mask.
Horizon, I'm a girl.
You
but
are?
I went
Yeah.
guy this time. Oh yeah, I'm a blonde hottie.
Yeah, I just want the knight in shining armor outfit because after the end of each race, it shows everybody
shows
your
top three.
avatar.
It
Yeah,
shows top three,
And you're
and
like,
you
oh,
see
that's my
that
guy,
guy.
and everybody's like, oh, well, look at that guy's.
dude,
That
he's got
guy's
that
wearing a
s-
tux.
He's got that
Well, that guy's
super
good.
rare. He's got that super rare outfit. I gotta get me that.
Yeah, I
The
like
outfits
that.
are going to become more like long after than the cars. Watch.
Yeah.
But I think the tier system with the cars is the best thing they've done because it makes you feel like you're sense of
collecting-
progression. Yeah,
and you're
It's
collecting
still
stuff.
collecting, but you're progressing your collection. You know what I mean?
it's really
cool.
they've done a really
Oh,
good job.
and just tip.
Yeah,
There's a
tip of the
lot
day.
more cars than the first like 16 they show on
Yeah,
screen.
Jordan
You
wasn't-
got to scroll.
I had to show Jordan. You got to hit right and left bumper,
because David was telling me buy the Mustang, and I'm like, where's the Mustang?
and I'm like, what are you? You can't see it.
And I'm like,
So in
yeah,
each
go
tier,
lower.
there's a page, and it has like
I think it has like 16
four
cars.
rows of 15, right? And then if you hit right bumper, it goes to another page on that tier, and there's like 5 or 6 pages.
Well, it wouldn't be a
worth of
Forza
cars.
game without a gazillion cars.
Oh, so many cars.
So I got to add, Arctic Storm in chat
Sure.
said, he said this earlier. I used to hate racing games because I was forced to play them when I was younger, but Forza has created a fire in me, and I love to play Forza now. I just can't get enough.
Yeah.
My first Forza game was Forza 5
5
on the Xbox One. And ever since then, I can't go back to other racing games. I tried The Crew. I just couldn't get into it. Even I used to love Midnight Club. I just can't get back into it anymore. Like, Forza is my racing game.
Camshafts did say in Forza 7 you can change gender anytime.
Thank goodness.
I might be changing my gender then back to my
Because you never know.
crazy
And
hot
for the
lady.
record, I beat David every single time.
Okay,
Because
no, let's
Forza
go. Okay,
is
hold
my game.
Hold on. No.
David's good at
First of
Madden.
all-
Mark's
first of
good
all-
at Overwatch.
first of all-
No,
No,
everything
I'm good
else.
at
Just say
Forza.
everything else.
First of all.
I don't think
Mark's
anybody
good at
can beat
everything
me.
else. Say that right
First
now.
of all.
I don't think even when David spun me out, I still won, and I think that's the round I actually crossed the finish line in reverse.
Okay. Jordan is like the guy that says he's like the politician. He'll tell you something, and you're like, oh, okay, but he doesn't realize he's only telling you part of the story. He's not telling you. So technically, did Jordan beat me?
Every single time.
Yes. However, he did not explain what happened. I was one
crossed the
level
finish
up
line
on
first.
him. I was one level up on him in difficulty every single
Yeah.
time. And then when he moved up,
I still beat
blew
you.
him out of the water. So much so that I waited and stopped my car at the last finish line to try and ram him again for fun. And that's where he passed me.
I
and beat
used
me.
my skills to go.
Yeah, and that's where he beat me. So I
just
could
ran
have crushed him, but I was having
So,
fun.
Jordan, he had the same amount. He had enough time to stop his car and turn around.
Because Jordan's engine had busted. He was going like 20 miles an hour.
Well,
at
no,
that
what
point.
did we
Totally
do?
like
No, it's
the
'cause
movie Cars.
We both like nailed a turn because we were. It was like Cole and the other
So-
dude from Days of Thunder. We were just having at each other.
So,
and then we
Jordan-
forgot. There's.
Yeah.
So even though David was like trolling you, you consider that a W. You consider that a win.
Oh, he takes it.
I crossed the finish line first.
He did. I mean, no, technically he's right.
Yeah, and I think that round I
However-
actually like turned my car and went in reverse.
However, oh, yeah, that you did. Yeah, that was fun.
Well, I actually think it's 'cause I
Here's
blew
what
up
we're
the
gonna do though.
transmission.
We're gonna race this week. I'm gonna record every single one of those races, and we're gonna put it up on YouTube. And
For
just
proof?
For proof.
Yeah, we
For
have
proof with the
a minimum difficulty level that you can have your car at if you want to race
I think.
with us.
Yeah.
I think Jordan is a very strong racer up till the final lap.
No, here's what it is. It really is true. We didn't have any drivatars on.
Yeah.
And so it was just the two of us.
And that's a good thing, Jordan. You just this is a professional criticism of you. You can't get mad at the last lap. Okay, it ruins it ruins it.
No, I don't think so. I think what it is when there's drivatars in there, if they touch him,
he gets mad.
he flips out, and they
Well,
like
remember when we
drivatars, fake
first-
characters get inside his head.
Remember when we played Forza 6 and you even said to me, you're like, I can see why racers get in fights with each other.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it does make you mad.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well, and then I don't like the drivatar system is good, but it's also kind of bad because I hate people I've never met before, and that's
that's
really bad. Like
that's so
because
funny.
you just like you see someone and you're like, I hate that.
But
guy.
when I would play Forza 6 online, like I would just wait, and half the racers would run right into the first wall, and then you're in third place.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Anyways, it's a good time.
Fantastic game.
I highly recommend it, and that gets us to the questions. Tim Anderson, we already talked about this. Loot cases in Forza 7. Is this nothing to worry about or a sign of bad things to come? Honestly, I think it's nothing to worry about. And I think the fact that Turn 10 came back and apologized for the VIP pass because fans had concerns, that gives me confidence that Turn 10 wants to do the right thing, is doing the right thing, and is not going to go to a pay-to-win type of system with the loot crates. I think the way they're doing the loot crates are done perfectly. Like, don't have a problem with it at all. Joshua Faley writes in, and this one's for McSpicy. He would like to hear some Cuphead war stories from you. Do you have any experiences in Cuphead, some war stories
Did you fight the mermaid boss
Of
yet?
getting mad.
of from Cuphead yet? Anything that right off the bat comes to your mind, stands out to you because it was either frustrating or something funny that happened, or
Hey,
give us a Cuphead war story.
I did not realize that your partner's name is Mugman. That's funny.
Cuphead and
Yeah,
Mugman.
Cuphead and Mugman.
Well, earlier this week, I mean, there's lots of stories, but you have to forget them or you're going to go crazy.
Sure.
It's frustrating. Like I tried, and you have to kind of be in the mood for that game. I was not in the mood.
If you are tired or on edge, this is probably not the game for you.
So it was, what level was it?
If you're contemplating suicide, don't play this game.
Don't play this game and don't listen to Radiohead.
Yeah.
Two things to go by. Okay, so there's a flying level that just pissed me off. And there's actually each level pisses you off. But okay, so 3 days ago,
Yo.
I was playing Minecraft and I needed more excitement in my life.
Okay.
So I switched over to Cuphead and I played so interesting thing about this game is you unlock levels as you go.
Sure.
By the map, how the map progresses.
Sure.
I only had 2 available and I played one map and it was a flying map and I said, F this. after I died within like probably 8 seconds.
Uh-huh.
So I went to another map and I died within 5 seconds, and then I turned my Xbox off and went to Netflix.
That's a war story. That's a legit war story right there.
It's so you gotta be in the mood. But at the same time, other times I've played for hours, just dying.
Sure.
And with that mentality, because you just want to. The great thing about Cuphead is how it rewards you for playing correctly.
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic game model that it's a lot sparser than we give that style of game credit for. I think if you play technically correct, you get rewarded. That's actually I'm probably going to get some heat from this.
Oh.
That is actually the reason I dislike Madden. One of the reasons I dislike Madden.
So
Because
say this. Go ahead.
If I play technically perfect in Madden, statistically, there is a chance that my player will not catch the ball or it will be intercepted.
Sure.
And that frustrates me
Sure.
as a guy who likes to try to be perfect at a game. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not near perfect.
Yeah.
But if I threw that ball perfect and my player, technically is in the right place and I put him in the right place, played the right play, I should not have a statistical to be accurate to the game have a fumble or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get why in a video game, in video game mind, why that frustrates you.
Yeah. And so I'm not saying Madden is a bad game. I'm just saying that's what frustrates me about
Because it's
Madden.
a video game and video games.
That's why a person like me likes a game like Cuphead,
Sure.
where it's I should have gone right instead of left. I should have jumped 30 or 15 frames before this one to have dodged that. And I appreciate that because I can improve, and it's easy to improve because it's not easy to improve, but it's easy to know how to improve.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Cuphead's mean, man. It's such a gorgeous game. It's hard, but I like it hard, David.
That he does. That's great. I thought that was a good war story. So you went and played Netflix. You went and watched Netflix.
I was in that game. Probably less than a minute. I loaded the menus. I had more time in than the actual playing because it was like I remember this boss. This sucks. I'll go to the other level. Oh, F this. Netflix.
Great question, Joshua Faley. Thank you so much for writing in. Blake Jenkins, a.k.a. Online Squid. The O is silent, FYI. Online Squid wants to know, with so many people building in the Minecraft realm, what is a massive community project that you'd like to see everyone work on? What project would be XoneBros worthy? We kind of got this question last week from Happy Mayo. He wanted to do a 1-to-1, which if you've seen Happy Mayo's castle,
this
holy
place is
crap.
cool.
I think I took both Mr. McSpicy
Yeah. I love
And-
this like dining throne room.
and Jordan to Happy Mayo's castle, and we now understand why Happy Mayo asked us what 1-to-1 project he'd like to work on because, whoa, that
It's
castle is
pretty-
amazing.
He's got the Knights of the table. Like that place is fantastic.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to have a huge giant replica of the XoneBros with the bracket, the logo, the XoneBros logo, somewhere like town
In Minecraft?
square in Minecraft. I think that would be really cool. Currently in Minecraft, I'm working on building roads and connecting everybody together. I think that's a huge community project.
You could do that, like flat with parallel with the ground. So if we look up at the sky, and it would be shining down on us. If you go high enough, that's totally possible.
Yeah.
The logo up there,
Yeah,
that'd be
I'd like to
sexy.
see that. Anyways, this is a good time. Come jump in with us. If you want to jump into the Minecraft realm, the XoneBros Minecraft realm, shoot me a message, XoneBros. It's a bit tedious how I have to do it. Links, if we were playing on the PC, there's a link now. They say the links are coming for the Xbox, so we'll be able to have a link, probably in clubs, I imagine, that you'll be able to click on and join the server that way. But come join us. It's a great time. The things that people are creating is so much fun. Having a consistent server where people are always working. Every time you jump in, you're like, whoa, baby.
Yeah.
So great question. I think the logo. I think a giant, huge. I'm talking Mount Rushmore, Statue of Liberty size.
Logo.
Is it possible to do a Rushmore of
pyramids
us?
in Egypt. Yeah, that would be cool. A Rushmore.
A Rushmore of us. That would be awesome.
Anyways, I think that'd be cool. Great question, Blake Jenkins. Thank you so much. Bob Blast writes in and says his question regards to Assassin's Creed Origins. He says, with early demos out now, you can go watch them on YouTube and stuff. He says it now plays more like Witcher 3 and has a similar styling as far as gameplay. Do you think this is a good direction for the franchise, meaning the Assassin's Creed franchise, or should they have stuck with the same tried and true AC stylings? Bob Blast says, I personally believe that it is a natural progression for the IP at this point. What do you guys think? Thanks. Jordan, is it a good thing that Assassin's Creed Origins is more like
Witcher.
How can you disagree with that sentence? If everything's more like, The Witcher, I think is probably one of the, if not, you can argue it's the best open world game out there. You know what I mean? I think it's in the argument.
Yeah,
It's at least in the argument. It may not be, but it's definitely up there in the argument.
There's a lot of games like best fantasy of all time. That game is just superb. It's really good. They did so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is Assassin's Creed. Well, see, I'm going to jump in and interject real quick. Jordan apparently is starting to play Minecraft right now.
Well, I was thinking where we could put it in our town, so I wanted to jump in real
so
quick.
he's logged into Minecraft during the show. Actually, he asked you a question and you just logged into Minecraft.
Answered, yeah. Nice.
Well, so
Holy boobs McGee.
That's fairy Joe.
that would be a good alias.
Okay.
Boobs McGee. Boobs McGee. Anyways, what was I talking about now?
Assassin's Creed going to Witcher style. Is
Okay.
this good, or should
I
they have
like it.
Or should they have stuck with the other formula?
What's their other formula?
Just
No faces?
The same.
No, I'll tell you what the other formula is
ahead.
that's missing in games today is stealth. I don't have a lot of even the new Tom Clancy game that came out,
Ghost
Wildlands.
Recon, yeah.
Hitman though. Hitman is stealth, right?
Yeah, but I mean
Or stealth-like. I don't know if it's
it is. That's a stealth game, but a lot of games that were stealth are no longer stealth.
Metal Gear Solid, for instance.
You can be stealth. That's good, but that
You can
game
go
came
either
out like
way.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Metal Gear
Well,
Solid.
I think the stealth games. I don't know.
I like the stealth
No,
games.
I
and
like them too, but
feel
I
like
think
there's maybe the
the audience widens when you get. You know what I mean? Maybe
get
the
it.
stealth is kind of
maybe the market is telling the developers that stealth is not a sellable franchise. It's not a sellable genre. And I miss that was my concern when I saw the E3 trailer of Assassin's Creed was it doesn't look stealth at all. It looks like your character goes down and says, "Hello, everyone, look at me. Now let's fight." And
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, assassins are stealthy by nature. The whole idea of Assassin's Creed was stealth kills originally.
Yeah.
And I feel like
They're
the
trying to
stealth,
please both audiences, type of thing.
the stealth genre is dying, and I think that's sad because I really like stealth games.
Yeah. Dishonored is a stealth game.
Dishonored, you can play stealth, but it doesn't really punish you. I mean, the point it gives you, it likes it when you do a whole level in stealth
Sure.
without even there's an achievement for not killing anybody through the Dishonored, it's a lot easier, and maybe, I don't know, it's just you can play it action-y, and most people will play it action-y, whereas a game like Assassin's Creed, you fail if you
Are seen or whatever.
are seen. I mean, you can still fight through it, but you run most of the time. You know, you want to be stealthy, and if they're removing that, I feel like that's too bad, in my opinion. Yeah.
Dalius in chat. This is question time. This is a big discussion. I want Jordan to talk about this. Dalius says Witcher. He keeps hearing greatest of all time talk about Witcher from so many people who haven't completed it. Dalius says I completed it 100% 4 times, and I think it's 8 out of 10
So
at
here's
best. Just saying.
Dallas, that's an interesting comment, because would you complete a 8 out of 10 game 4 times? He 100% of that 4
so
times.
Maybe
he
after.
said.
So you're saying perhaps after playing it 4 times,
Maybe his score's gone down.
Your score's
I
gone
don't
down,
see someone giving an 8 out of 10. I mean, I'm not saying that's an interesting comment, and it's a valid comment. I'm just saying if you 100%ed a game 4 times from scratch, and you're calling it an 8 out of 10, why would you even touch that game 4 times?
Having said that, for achievements, if you're an achievement hunter too, probably.
But he 100% it 4 times. You only get the achievement once, unless he has 4 live
No, he didn't
accounts.
100%. He completed it. Oh, completed it 100. Does that just mean you completed 100% of the story, or?
Yeah, so you did the campaign, not all the achievements and everything?
Yeah. Oh, 8 is a bomb score for him.
What does that
or
mean?
from him. So it's
What is the like? That's the bomb, or that's a
well
Bomb.
the way that Jordan misuses it. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's really good. So no, but
That's
Jordan,
very
in all fairness, Jordan was burnt out after playing
Yeah.
and 100%ing Witcher 3.
Well, the campaign and stuff. I mean, I haven't completed.
Yeah,
all
he
the
hasn't done one.
achievements.
I've even added my own achievements as I've been playing.
Sure.
Just goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the point is.
I did spend a lot of time in that game, though.
Oh, great game. Okay, yeah.
So I think the point is, a lot of people are saying it's the greatest of all time. A lot of those people haven't even completed it, and that's a valid point. I say that all the time, and I'm not even close to completing it. It's just there's so much to do in that game. I don't
there's
think
a
I'll
lot
ever
to do.
finish it.
I've done a good handful of the side stories. I've completed the main campaign, and I've played through the what are they called? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me tonight? Expansions, right?
Yeah,
I haven't
DLC.
completed the second expansion, but
Okay.
base game alone, even like excluding the expansions, the base game, I really like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I really think it's a contender for one of. I mean, they really went all out with this one.
I mean, if you just
And that's why saying Assassin's Creed, it's like saying Fortnite is like PlayerUnknown's Battleground. That's not an insult. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's a good thing.
So saying Assassin's Creed is like Witcher.
I mean, to me,
Makes
that's
you
not
wanna
an insult.
play
That's like,
Assassin's
oh
Creed.
man, like Witcher, all right,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Like when Red Dead Redemption came out and you described it as imagine Grand Theft Auto in the Wild West. You know, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto's super fun. Now just put Wild West on it, right? You know.
Yeah.
So I like that Assassin's Creed is going that. I like it. That's all I have to say.
Amen.
Well,
I agree.
yeah.
I think, and it's not saying that it's a copycat.
No,
to
just,
Assassin's
I
Creed,
mean-
but it's bringing in Witcher-like.
I mean, let's be honest. All games copy each other. That's how you get better games, right?
Yeah, it's bringing in Witcher-like principles and applying them to Assassin's Creed. I'm there, baby. I'm there. Great question, Bob Blast. Great question as well, Dalis. Thank you so much for sending those in. Last but not least, Zach. And he's gonna kill me because I always get this wrong. I'm just gonna. I'm not saying his name. I'm just
Zalafenakis?
saying Risky the Kid.
All right, Risky the
I'm
Kid.
so risky.
Yeah.
AKA Zach. He always drills me on his last name. You have a choice. Here's the choice. Here's our choice. You're only able to play games from the past or only play games in the future. AKA, for instance, Shadow of War is in the future, but Cuphead is officially in the past. Which do you choose? As of today, you can only play past games, or you can only play
That question
future
sucks.
games. What?
That's too hard.
What do you choose?
I
choose
would-
future.
I would choose
future.
Yeah.
But that means I don't know.
Because technology is always innovating. You're always going to get new innovative games, right?
Yeah, but some of the best games ever made were on 16-bit.
However,
But some of the best games ever made haven't even been thought of yet.
Oh.
Like the
Ooh.
holodeck. Yeah. If we're including space travel, like actual real life space
The
travel,
VR
and a holodeck
like-
on that space travel.
like the VR MMORPG.
Yeah.
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 If we're including about 300
Ordinal
years
scale.
into the future, maybe I would lean towards that.
It's in the future. The future is...
But see, does that include new emulators that I can play old classic games on an
no.
emulator?
You found a loophole.
What about HD releases? of classic games
In the future?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a future release. You can do
Okay,
that.
I want a Link to the Past HD release
Oh, very
built
nice.
on Unreal 4.
Built on Unreal 4.
I
That would
pick
be
future. You pick
hilarious.
future. You pick.
You have to pick future, but that sucks for the past.
But do you? Because by
I feel like the past. That's just
by those
past keeps-
parameters, though, as soon as the game releases, the very next day it's in the past, so you get access to it.
No, but he said today, October 6th.
Oh, okay. So we're static.
Wait, if
static.
that's the case, then yeah.
If that's the case, you win either way. Future, past.
Because
you
in the
get to play both.
future, because tomorrow never comes. Let's be honest. Tomorrow is always tomorrow. You're never going to be able to play those games.
Yeah.
But today is now. And when will now be then? Soon.
You just blew my mind. I have no idea.
How soon?
I'm lost in this conversation. Anyways, great question, Risky the Kid. Thank you so much for saying that in. That brings us to the last and final segment of our show, baby. This portion of the show is brought to you by Discord. That's right, Discord. You want to meet with other people, other awesome gamers. You want to join and get to know the best gamers in the world, the most positive gaming community in the world. Come join us on Discord. How do you do that? Well, let me tell you. You go over to our website, you click the Discord button, and it'll bring you in, and then you can talk to us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's on my phone. Also, if you don't have a computer, you can access it on your phone.
It's one of the best programs for gamer communities in the history of the world.
And it's free.
And it's taking everything to the next level.
And there's
our
no
Destiny
ads.
clans are connecting there. Our Minecraft Realms discussions are there. LFGs are there. Everything is there. It's so much fun. Come join us over on Discord. It is amazing. Mr. McSpicy, let's start with you. What did you play this week?
What did I play? I played some Cuphead. I got to also say, Risky the Kid,
Yeah.
your question didn't suck. It was just a hard question. Remember how I said it sucked?
What? I understood
said-
what you meant.
I said
understood
it
your
sucked,
point there.
but no, in context there, I said that's a tough question. That's what that actually
what
meant.
you meant was that sucks that I have to make that choice.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I played Cuphead.
Boom.
Cuphead.
Yeah, I played. I actually played some Overwatch.
Okay.
I played.
How far are you in Cuphead?
Not very. I've played a lot of it, but I'm not very far.
Okay.
And I don't know how other
You know
people
what's
play
going to
that
be
game.
fun and what I'm excited for is the speed runners for Cuphead.
Oh, that's going to be sweet.
Because
That's gonna be-
you're going to have to, it's going to be just, well, it's just going to be like the old Mario games and stuff. I mean, it's going to have to be just
and they
exact.
they set up the game for speedrunning
Yeah.
because they have the 3 game saves. So you can easily erase a game save and start a new.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay, having said that, how far are you, Mark? You said it.
So
You were saying,
I'm in
I
like
want to know what other people are.
no, yeah, I want to know how other people play this game because in my crappy world of OCD perfection that I want to attain that I never attain,
Yeah.
I replay levels again and again and again to get
that
the perfect
100%.
score.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so I don't get very far with the amount of time I play. And I'm just curious if other people play that way or they just play to beat the game. You know, because
Yeah.
how far are you? I mean, I'm 29%.
I mean, if I were to play this game, I would play it to beat the game.
Yeah, I'm 29%.
Okay.
But I've probably played it a lot more than the 50% people if they play it differently.
Sure.
You know. So
Soggy Bottom Boy asks, any A+ grades yet?
no, that's the thing. That's why it's so hard. It's a difficult game, okay? Back off. No, it's good. It's fun. I like it. And like I said, if you're not in the mood, you got to watch Netflix. It's either that or take a walk. So
Cuphead, Overwatch, anything else?
yeah, I mean, I played Hearthstone I went back to Hearthstone for a little bit. I should actually pull up more, but that's essentially, I mean, I had a really busy work week.
Yeah.
And it makes it hard to play when I stay up till 2 a.m. working. So anyways, Minecraft is a great time. What I've done on Minecraft, I have a Windows 10 version.
Sure.
And you can play on our server with the Windows 10 version.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have 3 monitors that I work on, and I put that up on one monitor and just sit there while my automatic farms work.
Very nice.
And then every 20 minutes or so, I'll go walk through and just clean
I was
up.
browsing the website minecraftschematics.com.
Is that a good?
today.
I have not been there.
It will blow your mind.
Well, see-
There is a blueprint for a legit drawbridge that you press the button and it will raise.
They have come out with like. Have you seen an
Also-
actual calculator work?
Oh,
They have calculators like.
wow.
By the way, I love that like mall map we put up. That you
Oh,
guys
by
put
the
up.
way,
I was telling David about.
By the
that
way,
other
a creeper
day.
came and blew that up. We've got to figure out our creeper problem.
That's that. I was the one who put the map up.
Yeah.
That was me.
So the
I
thing
did
is
the You Are
still
Here-
there. The thing is still there, but your map is gone. So we're gonna have to replace that.
Okay.
There are
worry, it's
creepers
just-
everywhere, and it's pissing me off.
I
to
logged,
no
so I
end.
have a tower, and there's no way. I logged in, and there was a creeper on the very top floor, and
Did
he
you-
blew
did-
out my whole top.
So
floor.
they can spawn in certain spots.
It needs
Yeah.
light. All you
Yeah,
gotta
I know.
do is put on
I do.
light.
I'd put a ridiculous amount of.
So I made 64
torches.
candles today, and I went around our whole area. Also, witches, or wizards, whoever, are
And the weird
all over the
nose
place
people.
too. And also, the skeleton bow and arrow guys spawn quite frequently. So what I think we got to do is push out our perimeter and light around the city.
Well,
more.
and it doesn't help that you created by covering up all the dark patches underneath the ground, dark places where they can.
yeah, but how do they can't come up through the ground?
That's true. Well, they can. Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Oh, sorry. I'll go next. What we played? Okay, I played Minecraft.
Well, I also played Fortnite.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Fortnite. Chicken dinner? Did you get a chicken dinner?
No,
Dude, this website is awesome.
How far? Yeah. How far did you get?
Sixth, I think.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, 6.
Now, what is your favorite mode to play? Solo, squad? You've not yet jumped into duo. But
I mean, games are always better with friends.
yeah.
I like squads more.
You like squad?
Yeah, solo's fine if you're just wanting to do anything. I really wish that you would get rewards for getting further and further.
Yeah.
But this game doesn't have, and that's fine. But it would be nice,
Yeah.
you know, to
Well,
give
that's
me
Jordan's. That's Jordan's complaint about the game as well.
give me a tuxedo if I win or something.
Well, just let me pick my own avatar. I don't know why that
Yeah.
bothers me so much, but just let me pick it.
yeah, that's true.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
'cause
Like
it's
I
random.
like picking my person. You know.
Yeah,
And I agree. I even in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds right now they have. I mean, you basically just get cosmetic, but it's just that reward that keeps you going.
yeah. It's like that's why I wanted to get first.
Now, if you do tab over, there is a leaderboards and stats screen, so eventually they'll have some type of system. But I just wish that would have been more
yeah.
now.
Yeah. So I mean, playing solo's fine. Playing solo, you get placed with other people playing solo, and those are the times when you can be shot at and turn around and win the duel, and that's what I do sometimes, and it feels good. I mean, there's a lot of fun things that don't happen with squads because you kill one of them, then it's a beehive.
Are you a go to the fight type of player or avoid the fight type of player?
It depends.
Or you're in the middle. You're probably in the middle.
I will assess the situation
Okay.
and I will decide, is it worth it to go kill that guy to take his loot? Or are there 3 other people? Am I going to be flanked? Am I going to be exposed if I run that direction? So I like to take fights if the risk is outweighed by the reward.
Yeah.
If the reward, so I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I don't like
I'm
to be
an avoid the
exposed.
fight kind of guy.
And see that I think
That's a legitimate strategy.
I
I
think
do
a-
that too. Yeah.
I think a lot of beginner players lean that way until they get a little bit more experience to go, okay, I think it's totally worth it to go kill that person just for this, for X.
Well,
or
so
Y.
so at the beginning of the game, I don't care about killing people at all. After like the second circle, if they're by themselves and I've not seen anyone else, I kill them because at that point that's the best way to get
loot. Yeah, you let someone else pick everything up.
Yeah,
for you.
I don't. I also that's the thing. I get my guns and then I wait to get loot off of players that I kill.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Reactor Leak in chat says squads are better if you have voice chat to coordinate. That's true too. I have only played squads with friends, so I've never publicly joined a squad. And so that would make sense. It would be less fun if you couldn't coordinate chat. Because how fun did we have playing when we're
fun.
like,
super fun.
okay, I'm watching the flake. You go forward. Let's move up to this
Yeah.
ridge. Yeah, etc.
Everybody has their style because I noticed like Jono who plays with us and he plays Battleground. That's his game. He plays it.
He's a
every
Battlegrounds
day.
player. Yeah.
How
does he play
very
aggressive?
aggressive. He's very aggressive.
And see, I think that comes with experience. I think you
Yeah.
become more and more aggressive.
Like I'm like Jono, I don't want to go into this fight, and he just no, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I'm following you.
I think that comes with you. Right now, we think if we're unexperienced, we think
Survive. Survive at all costs.
We just think it's scary out in that section, so we're not going to do it. Whereas Jono has played so much, he goes, I know the risk. I'm going to do it because there's reward
and the
involved.
nice thing in this genre is when you die, you just exit out and start a new game. Like it's not.
At least when you're solo.
Yeah, when you're solo, you can just pop out and jump into a new game. So, anyways, it's very interesting. So I played Minecraft, I played Forza 7, and I played Fortnite as well. Let me tell you about Minecraft. What was I going to say, by the way, in Minecraft?
About Minecraft, you had the creepers things exploding. You put candles everywhere.
Yeah, I put candles everywhere. I've really gone to town. So I've not worked on the inside of my castle.
I've only worked on your inside.
You're the only. So today I actually worked on the inside of my castle quite a bit. It's an improvement. Second floor, first floor is still a piece of crap.
Yeah.
But what I did do is I have made connecting roads everywhere. I made that lower section a nice courtyard. I added a water fountain. It's a fairly basic.
Burn down the trees.
It's a
which is
fairly
actually pretty
basic
fun.
water fountain. But I'm starting to dive into more like how to build different things, what to do. Super fun. Really like that game. That game. So I've been sick yesterday and today. Got up and streamed early morning, and I'm an early morning streamer there. And I didn't want the stress that comes with like Forza 7 trying to get first place.
Yeah.
So just sit back, build, relax. It's a good, relaxing time.
Yeah, I agree.
Really enjoying it. But those creepers are freaking pissing me off, and they're everywhere. We've got to do something.
Well, your water moat should be protecting you from a lot of them.
So it does. My castle is not affected at all. But
They're
when
just
you're
all over
out
town,
in
yeah.
town, they'll just pop up, and I'm like, where
We have
are
a
you
crime
coming
problem.
From? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So funny story. Me and Jordan hopping on last night. I'm taking him around, showing him all our new neighbors. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm introducing him to all the new neighbors. Dark Munkin is on. Dark Munkin, just north of town there.
Yeah.
He has a sweet lake house, and I was like, Jordan, come check out this lake house.
We accidentally started a gang.
So Jordan and I, we think we're
Accidentally.
helping people, right? We think we're helping people. We go over, check out Dark Munkin's place. He's working on it, hard working.
Yeah.
First thing, I have my back turned, and a creeper comes up from behind me and goes
Blows
boom,
up.
blows up his
And
entire garden.
Dark Munkin comes around and he goes, "What happened to my garden?"
He texts in chat, guys, what happened to my garden?
So we're trying to fix it, right? And
Then I'm like, Jordan, check out this. He has so here's his lake house up top. It's like a cabin. And you go down to the lake. And he's got a dock and a boat. I'm like, Jordan, check it out. So I jump in the boat. I'm going around. In the middle of the lake, there's this island. And I'm like, Jordan, let's get rid of this island. Let's make this lake so you could just cruise on the boat. We get rid of it, and then we run off, and we're starting to work on our houses. And all of a sudden in chat, it goes, so I kind of wanted that island from Dark Munkin.
We were
but
all-
it's
I,
your
like, saw
but
it.
it's your guys' server, I guess. So ... And I was like, oh man, I feel so bad. So we went back.
it was funny just watching his little blockhead look down at the island and then look up.
And it's hopeless. Here we are.
Oh,
Here we are thinking we're helping people
We're
out.
like the town hooligans.
and yet we're
We're like
destroyed all of their stuff. So we go back, we recreate the
Richard's
island.
Yeah, it was.
So
We really were like the town hooligans.
apologize for that, Dark Munkin. Soggy Bottom Boy, is Minecraft Play Anywhere? It is Play Anywhere.
No, it's not Play Anywhere.
not.
Even the
Kind of
new
a-
version?
Yeah, even the new
Yeah,
version.
So
Has-
you had to purchase it, Jordan?
I bought it on everything.
Yeah,
And
Interesting.
honestly, that's the reason why it's not
I
Play
got
Anywhere. It's the only game where everybody's gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got it with the Minecraft edition. I got
the
a
code.
Windows 10 version in that version as well.
But
So-
if I were to buy Minecraft, the version today, it would not be Play Anywhere.
No, you have to buy it on both.
What is nice about it is, though, some people don't like this, but if you have Xbox Live, it benefits you. When I have it on my PC, so I just logged in, it signs into your Xbox Live account. It does give you a new character, but it's your
It's your
profile. Yeah.
Now-
I don't have all the unlocks I have on my Xbox, but it's my gamer tag, and I jump into the same world.
and you
know?
have all your
Yeah. So right now, when I was on
loot
my
and stuff?
PC, no. See, it's a new profile. It's a new character under the same profile.
So you
if
can
that
go in
makes
the world, and your character would have not. You won't launch with your stone and stuff.
Mine
Hey, that's
does.
actually hold on. That's actually a good question.
Mine
does
does.
It? Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
it does.
It's the same
That's
character.
the same character. You just don't have all your unlocks you bought. All unlocks are specific to device.
So meaning
like-
skins and stuff.
Yeah. So you don't have all your yeah.
Okay. Which is why you have to start a new character because of that. I was gonna say something. Anyways, Minecraft, super fun. Really enjoying it. Please feel free. Stop by anytime. Stop by, say hello. One of the things that they need to fix, and maybe if I purchased it on the PC, I could go and edit this. There are some hooligans out there in our server currently.
Not us. We
It's
didn't
not
know
us.
we were being hooligans.
No.
Yeah, you're hooligans on accident.
We thought we were helping people. We cannot ban them because there's like I can't ban them every time I do. So I'll go and hover over the name of the person.
David's on a witch hunt right now, so everybody be on your best behavior. Because
Yeah.
like people walk past him in the street and he like turns his block head at him.
I look at you. Hey man, what are you looking
What are
at?
you doing? Where are you
looking
going?
at? What are you doing? You touching my stuff?
Well, that's why you got to have hidden chests.
Which I actually don't mind if you touch my stuff. No. But there is one person in particular who has been going around, and I wonder if people are leading in creepers to us. Like I think someone is. Anyways, I have tried to ban this person.
Is this the person? Hold on.
McSpicy knows who it is. We were playing on Saturday.
I was playing with you on Saturday trying to help you, and every time I'd be like working and I would turn around and just imagine me turning around slowly and there's this person standing 2 feet away from me just staring at me.
Reactor
like-
League knows who we're talking about.
Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, hello. And then I'll turn back and start working. And then I'll go to another room and turn around, and he's in the exact same place, just standing right behind
And then
me.
you were throwing stuff in my chest, and he took them
He
right
would-
away, like
right in
immediately.
front of me. He would take your stuff.
and run away.
Yeah.
And then he was not. He broke through my glass wall
To get to your
inside
chest.
my house.
To get inside your house. And, yeah, glass doesn't regenerate.
So while he was on, I can go in, and I couldn't block him or remove him. It wouldn't let me, but I could turn off. He couldn't build or anything, and eventually he left. But so then I thought,
Sake Pato, I don't mind if you touch my stuff. Just don't take it.
Yeah. So then, sounds like you need a neighborhood watch. Amen. So then,
Oh, I'm the neighborhood watch. Just so you know, he did that twice. He didn't realize I had my enchanted sword Excalibur on. Okay, I'm all decked out with magic armor and
you
everything.
beat him down.
I just whack once, he shatters into a million pieces, and I take everything he owns.
No, so I'm going in multiple times this week because we're thinking, okay, maybe he's online. That's a bug. We have to wait till he's offline. I will hit block and remove, and all of a sudden I see someone else in our server has left chat, and it's like Choco Monkey or something, and all of a sudden Choco Monkey has been banned from our server. And then I do it again, and it banned someone else. It banned Aeroben Kenobi one time, and it's like, I don't understand what's... So there's a bug there. Like, it's banning people that I'm not
If it's
trying
Bill
to ban.
Gates just messing with
Yeah,
you.
he's just like, yeah, he's Sammy.
He's Sammy. Oh man. Yeah, Sammy is probably some alt character. It's probably Choco as an alt character. And he's
messing with you
Just
guys.
messing with us.
Trolling.
Anyways, it's a good time. That's what I've been up to, Jordan. And have you played anything different?
Yeah, well, geez, I played a lot of games this week.
Go.
So we played the Battlefront beta, which we talked about, Forza Minecraft. I did play Overwatch, and I played XCOM.
Oh, yeah.
Only one level,
Okay.
and I didn't get very far.
Okay.
So I
Are you
played
playing on what level of difficulty?
Just
you playing
normal.
on? Normal.
Yeah,
Normal's still hard.
that's a hard game,
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
and I'm really not that far in that game.
Whenever you have a 96% chance to hit them and you miss, that's a hard game. That's when you know there's something's difficult about this game.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah, when you're guaranteed almost to take the shot and win, and you miss, and everyone dies in your party.
So let me ask you. Does that bother you in that instance? Those
would it not? It bothers normal people. Not
But I
even.
mean, just in comparison to Madden.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
talked
It,
about Madden
it does
earlier.
bother me.
Sure.
But at least, no, it still bothers me.
No, it bothers me because that's like
Yeah.
you're guaranteed to win, but you suck so bad that you got
that
the 2% chance.
That 4% totally.
The wheel
screwed you
landed
over.
on that little sliver. But so I was really excited to buy that game, and I haven't gotten too far. But I played a lot of Final Fantasy
Oh,
15.
yeah. How
This
is that
week.
going?
I love that game.
Who doesn't?
I know.
Here we go.
I really do like.
Give me-
I love that
Let me
game.
give you a question.
I'm
Final
getting real deep
Fantasy-
into the lore, man.
Final
Go ahead,
Fan-
ask me a question. I'll answer it.
Here,
On
Final
Final
Fantasy,
Fantasy?
most recent Final Fantasy,
15.
or Witcher 3. You could only play one. Which one?
See,
would you
I
play?
would probably pick Final Fantasy
Oh.
because The Witcher 3 did burn me out after a while, and you guys know I played like 60 hours straight of Final Fantasy.
And-
And I was good. I was like, all right.
And Witcher has no bro code.
There's no bro
Yeah.
code. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15, it is all
The
about
Witcher
bros.
does not have the regalia that yes can fly.
Yes.
And they're
I mean-
bringing in multiplayer to Final.
Yeah,
to
that'll
Final
be
Fantasy.
exciting. You guys, so you can't play the multiplayer because it'll like ruin the entire story. So if you guys could beat the game,
Okay, I will.
All right.
I,
Yeah.
I'll go
I'd
through it
appreciate
sometime
that.
at some point
You got
here.
till the end of the month.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. if
And
I can.
actually, it's a perfect time for you guys to go in and beat it because they added those cutscenes to the later chapters.
Oh, very nice.
So-
very nice.
I love
So-
that game. I can't get enough of it. The way it's set up is wonderful. They
Yeah.
have the Assassin's Creed event going on right now, which is a lot of fun. It's what I like about that game is they're like, this is a cool little. So they have there's the menu, right?
Sure.
My menu looks different than yours because I beat the game. Sure. And
my screen's 55 inches. Yours is 49.
yeah, it's really cool. I saw the Final Fantasy. I know what it is.
Okay.
You know the picture? I know what it is.
Okay. Okay.
So, in the main menu, you have your New Game Plus, which I'm playing right now in the main campaign. Then you have your downloadable content, which is your episode Gladio, your episode
Yeah.
Ignis, and its other section. And then you have like a special section or whatever. And that's where they put all their events that you can do and join and jump in. And I like that I can log in and I can always do something, I feel. And I don't feel like in single player games, I don't feel like that's, like
Yeah.
I can choose like, oh, I want to do this today or I want to do that, What's really cool is they added chapter 13 verse 2, right, is what they call it. And it's basically the same chapter except you're seeing it from the other character's perspective, which kind of changes the story a little bit.
That's cool.
Which I like. I think it's set up to where, and I think they did this on purpose, is it's set up to where like they can come out with a big expansion and kind of throw it in that section and tell a completely different side of the story. You know what I mean? I really like that game a lot.
Yeah.
And my menu is different. Your menu changes when you beat
I
the
like-
game. It's very cool.
I like a story that you can see the same story in a different perspective,
Yeah.
changing it. Like, I mean, this is not a video game, but Ender's Game. Have you
Yeah.
ever read the book? Ender's Shadow
Yeah.
is the same story through a character called Bean in
Yeah.
the story, and it makes it a completely different, but yet at the same time very excellent read as well. So I like that. That's
yeah,
cool.
no, it's really cool, and it's the same. You know what's happening with this other character, and actually in the main game you see things as the other character that now you can see why he's seeing certain things. You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of it comes full circle, but it's really cool, and that's where they have the Assassin's Creed event in that little section right now that you can join in and get your cool Assassin's Creed clothes.
Yeah. Even Back to the Future had kind of a side story
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on at the same time.
And they did add more outfits. I got this one outfit. So you guys know the Magitech, Niflheim. The soldiers drop down and they're like those robots.
Yeah.
I basically kind of have one of their uniforms. It's not like the full robot uniform, but it's like this
It's close enough.
rock armor.
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wear it.
You wear it frequently.
And then I put on my suit though nowadays.
I got two more stories here that cracked me up about Minecraft. Sorry. Minecraft has just been cracking me up. So
It's on your mind.
So in Minecraft this week, all of a sudden I look up in the sky and it's Undead Care Bear. He built this giant.
I saw it. I didn't know.
It's
my
actually
God.
it's called Sky City.
It
I've
is
been
called
up there.
Sky
This
City.
is
Star
Star
City.
City. That's what it is. Star
Do you know
City.
what? Do you know what I thought of? So you look up in the sky and it's just a
I
wall.
think that's how the city in Bioshock was originally formed.
Well, do you know what's funny? I thought of the episode of The Simpsons when Mr. Burns tried to block out the sun. That's what I look up and I'm like, what is that?
Dude, really cool. So, the Barber Brothers are in,
pyramid.
and they are hilarious.
Yeah, they're funny.
And they're in chat, and then I see them building a pyramid, right? And then they're like, "Hey, go check up there." So I go up there, and they're coming down while I'm going up. I'm like, "Oh man, this is cool." So I go up, and we're talking via chat, not in party chat, but game chat.
Yeah.
Text
chat.
Yeah, text chat.
And they're coming down, and I go up, and I'm looking around, and then I look over the edge down to their pyramid, and and both of them, because you know how the name hovers over,
Yeah.
both of them and their square blocks are at the top of their pyramid, looking up at me, just sitting there. And I look down, and then the text chat, as soon as I look down, I just start dying laughing, and in text it goes, "Hi."
Well, it's so funny how the
I was
characters
just-
move
yeah,
in their
that's
little
how
blocks
they
forward.
look.
Their heads. Yeah.
So funny. Then they're offline, so I go in. They're still working on their pyramid. Looks really cool inside. Not cleaned out or anything. Then I go in to the barbers, and it says the barber's pyramid, right?
Yeah.
So I go into the barber's pyramid, and they've got these stairs winding up to the top, and there's a chest at the top. So I'm like, oh, I'll go check out what they have, right? So I go all the way up to the top, check out the chest, and there's a big sign, and it just says, ha ha. And because you open it, and there's nothing there. I was dying laughing. Good times. Good times. Those are good times.
Yeah, that's funny.
And with that, that's the end of our show. Mr. McSpicy, what will you be up to this week, and where can people find you?
Is it broken?
Oh, no, I got it.
Okay. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. McSpicy, Xbox Live, Mr. McSpicy. More Cuphead, more Overwatch. I'll get back into that. More Hearthstone, more just games.
Very nice. Jordan, how about you?
Jordan Man X will be everywhere, and I'll be playing what I played this week next week.
Oh, which is everything.
Yeah.
I am XoneBros everywhere. Join me every morning over on Mixer. Watch me stream. I'll be doing some Forza, some Minecraft. Have a great week, everybody. We will see you guys next time.